लेट्स को क्या रुको।
स्टार्ट हो गया स्ट्रीम।
आने वाले स्टार्ट है ना बेटा।
+1 करना था।
आगे आए।
परफेक्ट चालू हो गया। अरे रुगा भाई।
क्या
रुको भाई
हुआ?
फटफट शेयर करता हूँ कॉपी। +1 बोला भाई इतने में डालता हूँ।
वो बहुत अच्छे लोग दिख रहे हैं ना लॉबी में तो।
तो भी मैं तो ही है बस एक तो, बाकी सारे अच्छे ही हैं।
कहना क्या चाह रहे हो भाई?
स्नूप है तो कहना क्या चाहता हूँ।
ऐसे नब्बू भाई। अच्छा तो प्लेयर तू बस टीम नहीं मिलती वो अलग बात है।
तो फिर नूब है ना भाई। अच्छा होता तो मिल जाती।
तो भाई तुम लोग अपने तुम लोग जब से पैदा हुए तब से तो टीम बना के रखे। हमारे एक
क्यों भाई
मेरी
क्यों क्यों?
वीडियो
मैं
थी।
सोलो सोलो
क्या
खेलता
करना
था,
चाहिए?
पोकी वेंजर के साथ खेलता था मैं। इताची भी डुओ ट्रायो खेलता था।
मैं तो
कोई नहीं टीम बना के
मैं भी
बैठता।
डुओ ट्रायो खेलता था। फिर एक दिन
डॉग को
रेड
है
लॉबी
होने
में
में
खेलने
बर्थडे
लगा
डॉग
तो खुदा।
कंस्ट्रक्शन। अबे क्या हो रहा है भाई तो। +1 लिखता हूँ एक तो पहले।
रेड आई के लॉबी में जाके रेड आई को खोदा। फिर
प्लस
उसने दे दिया टीम में बस।
के विल ओबिटो ओबिटो शायद नहीं आया। एनआईसी में जाऊंगा बैटरी लो। एनआईसी का मोस्टली एक तो कल वाला ग्रैंड फाइनल भी बचा है, पहले तो वो स्ट्रीम करूंगा मैं। मोस्टली 3 मैच ही कर पाया था, उसके बाद सो गया था। उसके बाद आज का चालू करूंगा। और रात की क्या था, A to Z मैच तो नहीं करने वाला। काफी मैच तो बोरिंग है। आना आना आराम से लंबी चलेगी स्ट्रीम तो। नहीं नहीं एलजी थर्ड है भाई। एलजी थर्ड। स्लैश नहीं नहीं, स्लैश से जीते हैं, स्लैश से जीत के ही तो थर्ड आया ना वो। उनसे आ गए हैं नेमेसिस से। अरे +1 बुला लो भाई फटफट। टीटीवी लेमन।
क्या मिला? यस।
रेडी। ग्लोबल रैंक पुश कर रहे हैं। ट्राई तो है। रेडी करो भाई। कोशिश तो वही है ग्लोबल रैंक पुश का। बाकी देखते हैं।
कल मैं एक लड़की के साथ गया। मैं बोला कॉन्फिडेंस उसने बोला खरीदा ही नहीं है। स्टार्ट कर दिया लगातार 4 मैच हारा भाई। 22 पे था ठीक है। सुबह उठ के देखा मेरा 200 अबव हो गई थी। तो थोड़ा फटफट पुश के कंप्लीट
ये
करा।
कौन है डीआईपी? कौन कौन आ रहा है रे?
मैंने नहीं बोला। चलो किसान।
क्यों अपोनेंट रेटिंग के लिए? वाह।
यस यहाँ पर रेडी था।
तुम्हारा सपना। सैड भाई। बट इसमें क्या ही करूँगा। 4 दिन में अल्ट्रा टू मास्टर 16 से तो काफी। 16 में तो नहीं है भाई जी। मतलब बिल्कुल ट्राई हार्ड करके तो एक दिन में भी हो जाते हैं भाई। 1600.1 मतलब बिल्कुल ट्राई हार्ड पूरा दिन खेले तो बंदे कर भी लेते हैं। लेकिन सोलो में तो नहीं है इतना easy।
क्या 16 में लास्ट हिट में मिलेगा, लास्ट हिट मिल जाएगा अपोनेंट्स को।
सोलो में तो नहीं। 2 दिन क्या भाई, 3 दिन हो गए शायद मेरे को। तीसरा दिन आ जाएगा कुछ तो। फाइनली मैच मिल गया। नो ड्राफ्ट अगेन।
नोट ऑफ 14 से हो गया।
हेलो भाई। हेलो। ब्लेजिगन लो ब्लेजिगन।
अरे बाय बाय बाय, ले ले भाई, कुछ भी ले ले। बोल दो इसको कोई।
लो भाई।
अच्छे कुछ भी ले ले भाई।
हाँ कॉन्फिडेंस।
सोलो में मैंने तो
भाई
1600 करा था,
भाई मैं
फिर मुझे आ
ब्लेजिगन
गया।
ले रहा है ओके।
ओके, कैसे ओके बोलते हैं भाई अब इसको। नाइस है भाई, तुमने सोलो में कर लिया तो। सोलो में तो अच्छा है। यहाँ पे 5 मैन में ही अगर तुम सोलो में क्या कर यार। ये लो ना, पिज्जा होगा लेके हरवा
रियल
दो। क्या ही कॉम्पा है।
रियलिटी चेक।
पोशन, 3 3 पोशन। कम्फी भी है,
अच्छा मैं
कम्फी
मारू
टी
किसमें?
टैक।
मैं मारू किस में गेम?
तो किसको मारेगा? ब्रेजिकन को मार भाई।
वही सोच। पैर उठा के खड़ा हो जाएगा।
तो इटाची भाई है, इटाची भाई ने झुला दिया तो हो जाएगा।
भाई ब्लेजिगन ले रहा हूँ भाई।
अरे अभी तक भाई एक तो अलग अलग
बै-
जगह से आवाज आती है, समझ में नहीं आता।
ब्लेजिकन बैटल पास की विधि अभी भी नीचे।
हेलो, जंगल जाना भाई। भाई हेलो।
बदल तो जा।
रिटार्ट। ये क्या था भाई?
डॉग
क्या
ऑफ
बात
द
हुई भाई, तुम लोगों ने पार्टी वार्टी चेंज
लीडर।
क्यों कर दी भाई?
भाई टैग क्या था भाई? एवरीवन
अबे
नोटिफिकेशन ऑन रखोगे, और चैनल को
डॉग
सब्सक्राइब
भाई ने
करके
बोला भाई।
नोटिफिकेशन ऑन रखोगे तो मिल जाएगा तुम्हें। वही देखता हूँ मैं,
डॉग
किसी ने
भाई ने बोला
नोटिफिकेशन
उसके
ऑन
भाई
कर
के
रखे
विकेट
हैं।
जाके डिप को लेते हैं, पोर्टलैंड ब्लेजिकन के लिए।
भाई एक तो मैंने आवाज भी बहुत ज्यादा करके आवाज कम करता हूँ पहले डाउन। मेरा पैसिव तो
भाई मुझे
बढ़वा लिया
ऐसे भी नहीं
मैंने।
आती है।
अबे तेरे को नहीं बोल रहा भाई, मैं इन गेम आवाज 50 करनी होती है, 100 पे रखते हैं। हेलो भाई लेजेंड। रियल लेजेंड है क्या तू?
लाल वाला से ज्यादा था। लाल वाला से ज्यादा
रियल
था लेकिन तो
लेजेंड
कोई
लाल
नहीं
वाला ही आता है भाई।
था। हाँ कॉम्बो।
भाई एक तो
जी जी
आवाज
जी।
कम करने के लिए मैं हीरो बजाने को। अब कौन आया भी इसी में भाई?
आवाज आ रही मेरी?
आ रही है भाई। अपना प्लेजिकन थोड़ा सा कैजुअल खेलने
स्लॉट स्लॉट है क्या जल्दी बताओ।
नेक्स्ट गेम है स्लॉट पार्टी में 2 बंदे रैंडम है।
ठीक है ठीक है।
तुझे क्या लगता है वो कौन लेजेंड होगा? अरे मैं खुद से ये कोई भी आ जाता है भाई लेजेंड नाम रख के। है कोई तो था एक तो, कोई तो टीम थी उसमें था। बता दो भाई हीरो को खुद ही होना बता। भाई प्लेस गन मारने के टाइम भाग रहा है, जब वो मरेगा तब वो फाइट में आ रहा है।
मरेंगे।
इसके सर से पहले बच जाऊंगा क्या मैं देखूं? ये दूसरा लेजेंड भी था। अरे कोई तो वो प्यारा की टीम में भी था ना भाई, एक लेजेंड करके बंदा आई गेस। तब बोल रहा हूँ
कौन?
मोस्टली तो मुझे लगा तो था कि यही है पार्टी प्लेयर वो आर्टिस्ट। भाई पता है क्या जहक, रुको बाद में दिखा। आर्टिस्ट तूने
क्या?
मैच देखे हैं क्या? नया सीखे पूछ रहा हूँ, मतलब खत्म किया क्या?
देख लिया।
अरे भाई मैंने फाइनल नहीं देखा। फाइनल में मोस्टली 2-3 घंटे रैंक खेल के दोबारा बहुत पार्टी में दिखाऊंगा। यस बुश कैंपिंग और व्हाट आई लेजेंड तो तुम्हें चाहिए गोल डालना है। मेरा फाइन हाँ वो तो है आई लेजेंड। भाई क्या बोल मेरा वो बचा है। अरे कंपेयर कहाँ पे किया है भाई, मैंने नाम को कंपेयर किया। बेस्ट गार्ड हो भाई इंडिया के।
तो भाई
अरे T2 उड़वा दिया सालों।
बस गाड़ी तो मैं हूँ भाई।
अबे तू तू सिर्फ तू 13,000 वाला वो है, क्या नाम है मिमी
लास्ट में
क्यूब।
लिख दिया।
कितना से सुने हो?
लेकिन मैं तो भाई घास उगा दी।
बीम से बाहर निकालने मजा तो आ गया। अरे दोबारा बीम से बाहर निकाल दिया। अरे दोबारा बाहर निकाल दिया मैंने बीम से।
इताची का टाइम नहीं आया भाई।
मेरा भी वही टाइमिंग हो रहा है भाई, उसका होली चाहने का बचने के लिए मारना पड़ रहा है। अरे वो डबल वैल्यू भी वो बचा है भाई मेरा ओजे वर्सेस नेमेसिस।
और नहीं रहा।
वो देखूंगा लंबा मैच के 2 घंटे तो चल ही जाएगा उसके बाद।
उफ, उफ।
ओ भाई
डिप्रेसिंग मैचेस थे भाई, बहुत डिप्रेसिंग।
भाई कल 5:15 हो गए थे। अरे कल
एक
वो
मैच
था
3 से हार रहे, दूसरा मैच बस मार रहे।
यस रियल ओजी ओजी था भाई, यही नाम था भाई। टीम का नाम रखना पड़ेगा क्या मेरे को? यस
ये रहा ना।
बीम से बाहर तो मस्त निकाल रहा हूँ उसके। भाई वो डीएच वाली कहानी तो मस्त थी भाई। सीधा वो क्या नाम है हैरी पॉटर का लास्ट पार्ट देखा, सीधा डीएच लगा लिया वो डेथली होलो था। विकेट हो रही है क्या? मैं भाई कंफी को मैं लेके जाता हूँ फिर। कंफी है,
भाई
कंफी
अच्छी
है,
अच्छी
कंफी है।
ये भाई पिछली नहीं रही है भाई, ऐसा मतलब रश तो दिख रहा है।
अरे नहीं मगा भाई
पीटर मार दे, टैब मार दे, टैब मार दे। ये तो भाई तो बस जमीन फोड़ रहा है। विकेट है क्या टैब की?
नो। अरे ऑलमोस्ट एक्सपर्ट आ गया था।
ये
पहले
स्लो
कितना ट्राई हार्ड करते थे, 5 गोल्ड मैच मैं ही था कैसे तुम। यस
मोशन।
भाई, निंजा के लाते थे तेरे को। निंजा लेके लाते 1v5। हाँ हाँ वही डचली होलस था भाई।
तो
अरे पहले पहले बहुत ट्राई था भाई रैंक पे निंजा वगैरह लेके।
इसको नहीं देख रहा।
अल्टीमेट ट्राई हार्ड था वो तो। गोल्डन डेज ऑफ पोकेमॉन नाइट। कम्फी मेरे पे आएगा तो मैं जिता दूंगा मैं। मार दे भाई ताची यार। अरे मेरे पे खुद अल्ट नहीं था। हो गया ये तो। ओ भाई क्या ही अल्ट, एक बीम और।
अब तो देख रहा है इसमें।
भाई मैं अल्ट मारने गया, मेरे पे अल्ट ही नहीं था
अब
भाई।
तो मारी है भाई।
यस यस बेस्ट पी वही था फुल फॉर्म। अरे ये तो पैसे मरने वाला है
अ,
ताची। मैं अगर टाइम पे अरे sad।
अच्छा इटाची भाई जिंदा थे क्या?
इसको मार भाई।
तीन तो मार दिए।
ये देख। वाह
यस, मेरा कॉम्बो भी मिस करवाओ।
भाई बहुत ज्यादा ही मारा है गेम तो। ट्रैवल के डैमेज हम तो बहुत किया। लेट में लेट में किडनैप करके लाऊंगा।
सब विजन कल्टी।
भाई वो दीवार से हिल भी नहीं पाया। भाई
बस
चल लो मत करो भाई,
दो
भाई
तीस
चल
पे
लो
दिया
मत
था।
करो। ये देख टीटर टीटर टीटर।
इसको
क्लोज
दे।
बैटल क्यों है?
हाँ पहले इसको देखता
होल
हूँ।
करने जा।
लेता हूँ। ठीक है। 10,000।
हिताची की बीम तो पड़ रही है भाई नेक्स्ट लेवल। अरे बीम से दोबारा बाहर निकाल दिया मैंने बीम बोलते ही।
मस्तक तो है। देखते फैन तो जा रहा है। अच्छा तीन अंदर है क्या?
भाई क्या ही
आती भाई।
खेल रहा हूँ, मजा आ गया।
कॉम्बो।
भाई मैंने डैमेज फॉर्म बहुत ज्यादा किया। अगर अटैक वेट वाला ट्रैप होता तो 1.5 लाख डैमेज था कम से कम। कम से कम 1.5 लाख डैमेज वाला गेम था। 68 ही आया है बस फिर भी। 73 के हील। कंफे से ज्यादा हील। इताची का 1.5 लाख डैमेज पैड पे मारा है
इटाची
इसको।
का इतना कैसा आ गया भाई? इटाची के तो
बीम देख ले भाई।
इटाची की सुबह भी
यही
मिस
है,
करवाई है ना
यही होता है भाई प्रो
पूरे
प्लेयर।
पैसे।
मिस होने के बाद भी डैमेज तभी आता है। आर्टिस्ट भाई आ रहे हो क्या? हेलो
यस तो लगी थी।
आर्टिस्ट भाई। है नहीं लो भी दे दिया। केला पे वो तमाम 7 भी मिस करवाने के बाद भी इतना डैमेज।
वो
यस
तब मैं आ गया।
ये होता है भाई सीरियल अटैकर प्लेयर। 11 लेवल के मुंह से भी 1.5 लाख डैमेज आ जाता है।
नहीं टीम भी वैसी ही रेड है सामने थी। हाँ
अरे 11 लेवल के मुंह से 1.5 लाख डैमेज आ जाता है भाई, ये भी तो है भाई। ये
ये भी
देखो भाई
सोना चांदी है
आज का
क्या?
जहर दिखाता हूँ मैं। 57। ये गेम हारे और अकेले लीड है। चलो ये गेम भी हारे। 40,000 वाला ब्लेजिकन, छी 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 छी।
कहा
सेकंड गेम 40,000 डैमेज है तेरा।
चुप भाई तो क्या करूं मैं।
अरे रिलीज का नहीं है, अभी भी जस्ट दिया था थोड़े दो
एंगेज
तीन
नहीं
दिन
रहता
पहले।
भाई हमारे डिफेंडर अच्छा।
140 डिफेंडर का एंगेज था भाई, सपोर्ट और एडीसी ऐसी तैसी करवा रहे थे।
डिफेंडर एंगेज तो
सपोर्ट
भाई
एडीसी
जेफाइट
ने
नहीं देखी क्या।
सुला दिया। वही तो बोल
गैराडोस
रहा
पे
हूँ, जैब फाइट पे सपोर्ट एडीसी पता नहीं कहाँ पे
गैराडोस पे
थे।
4 बंदे।
दो दो दोनों सबसे मेन ग्याराडोस पे थे।
मैं तो आया था ना, देखो मैं तो मेड
अरे
टू
तो
हूँ
तेरे को
भाई।
बोलने का मैं बोलता रहा हूँ, मैं दोनों मेन बंदे ग्याराडोस पे थे। अल्ट
और
तो ब्लीसी की तेरे को चाहिए थी।
लेन जाना मेरे
अरे कंफी लेने वाला है।
को। कौन सी लेन
आर्टिस्ट
जाना
भाई
टीम पे मेरा चालीस
टॉप
हजार
लेन
तो
जाना है,
हाइट
टॉप
करता
लेन
था।
जाना है,
पता
टॉप
है
लेन।
अच्छा ना, पता है हुआ क्या। मैं बता डॉग भाई सुनो हुआ क्या। जैक फाइट में
हाँ
अपना क्रैम जा रहा है ठीक है।
त्रिशिका को फिर
क्रैम
एजी
गैराडोस को देखते हुए
गर्ल
क्रैम ने अल्ट खोली।
कहाँ पे थी बट लॉबी में।
फिर ब्लिस फिर गैराडोस ने अल्ट खोली, फिर ब्लिसी ने अल्ट क्रैम को दी। फिर गैराडोस पानी के अंदर आके मेरे ऊपर आ गया। दोनों
अरे
अल्ट तो
भाई
वेस्ट ही गई।
भाई वो गेम दो गेम में चले, वो T2 पे चलो ब्लीसियल्ड गोल है साला। 85 वर्ल्ड था वो खुला ही नहीं।
शिट भाई फर्स्ट गेम तो मार दिया था भाई मैंने नीचे से जेट फाइट में दोनों कैरी मार दिए थे।
फर्स्ट गेम मस्त खेले तो फर्स्ट गेम में अपना
ड्रैगन और
क्रैप चला गया वो जाप जुप करने।
इसमें तो आराम से टीपी कर रहा था, उसकी सर्दी आएगी चाहे क्या उसको मारने का नहीं लगा
अरे
मुझको
बाय
फर्क
बाय
है।
बाय। ये ट्रैप पे तो एक्सपीशियट भी नहीं है भाई, डैमेज ज्यादा आ जाएगा उसका। ओ देखता हूँ, दोबारा देखता हूँ भाई, अभी तो आ गया। भाई कैसे नहीं मिल रहा लास्ट तक।
किसी हाथ है लग रहा है तो।
ये एफ के भी जा सकता है गौतम मैच के बीच में,
अरे
तो भी कम फील लिया उसने, जस्ट बता रहा हूँ।
वन शॉट
इताची ये क्या था भाई, हेलो।
ओके। बस नीचे के ही देख रहे हैं ना, अभी टॉप का नहीं दिखता देखो। बॉटम में ऊपर तो जीती कर रहा है।
गौतम इक्वल है भाई।
और तुमने तो डैमेज आ रहा है भाई। आ रहा हूँ नीचे।
अरे मेरा किल चुरा लिया।
अजूमरी मिसिंग है। जंगल आ जंगल।
मैं भी उनके चला जाऊंगा ना। दिखा दिखा
वो आ
और
गया
डक रहा भाई।
गौतम मेरे पे आ।
मेरा डैम पे गया।
भाई
ये
ये
बचपन
गौतम
ले
मेरे
रहा
पे
था
आता
भाई
बच जाता हूँ, क्या गंदा प्लेयर है। भाई नीचे बंदे देख रहे हैं तो नीचे रहेगा ना कम से।
गौतम है का देखो तो इसका जंगल क्या था।
अरे जंगल में केला भी हो जाता है भाई, बंदे ज्यादा नीचे हैं उनके। जंगल में फायदा क्या है, जब यहाँ पे किल लेगा तो मिल जाएगा लेवल ज्यादा।
जाना कुछ होता
फायदा क्या जंगल में।
इसके जंगल इन्वेड नहीं किया मेरा। ग्लोब ऑफ किसने दिया ना। कॉम्बो लगा मेरा डॉज। इसको दे रहा अजूमेंट लो है। अजूमेंट को दो। अरे इधर ट्रैप अरे मरा 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 भाई हक के मार दिया। पता नहीं कैसे कॉम्बो लग गया। अल्टेक में फार्म कर लो, सेटलमेंट दोबारा करो।
फर्स्ट गेम में हाँ वो मिमिक्यू से क्यों मैं कर रहा था भाई, तो वो ट्रैव कॉल्ट मारा तो उसने लास्ट ले लिया तब मारा।
अरे मैं उसमें क्या, मैं डाटा पे था, वो डाटा में 1 सेकंड डिले हुआ, मैं ट्रैप को पहले हट दिया था। तो मेरा प्लान ये था कि मैं भी
क्या
सारा
है तो
छोड़ेगा
यार।
तो पकड़ लूंगा, अच्छा से
क्वेश्चन
रिकॉर्ड हो
वाला में
जाएगा।
राइट ऑन तो नहीं पकड़ा जाने वाला।
ओके नीचे छोड़,
ना ना कोई फायदा नहीं।
ऊपर स्कोर करने जा।
पकड़ के दूंगा, 13 लेवल हो जाऊंगा।
मेरे साथ घुसना, मार देंगे।
यस 550 भी
जनरेटर से
550
हमने टॉप पे तो
गेम।
क्या मारा था, गायब हो गई। टॉप
अरे
पे मेरा सब है, सब है, सब है, टॉप सब है।
तो
जिस बार
हमको
बोल गया
चाहिए नीचे एक का पैड
बड़ी
बचा है।
स्ट्राइक मार दिया। ए इधर आ गया, इधर आ गया, इधर आ गया। ज़्यादा मैं फार्म करता हूँ, बस आ जाएगा। एंगेज कर देता
क्या है ये?
हूँ। ओ भाई,
ओ भाई साहब क्या
ये
ही वन
गड़ा।
शॉट किया है मेरे को फोकस और उसके थ्रू। भाई 3320 का डैमेज आता है इस केवल का।
सब आना
करो भाई।
कौन सी का है, सो गई क्या?
ड्रैगन को क्या बफ दिया
यस
ना?
ओए ये ले।
ओ उधर फटोड़ा फटोड़ा। अरे भाई,
भाई वो हथौड़ा पता है ना, पहला वुड हैमर लगते
एक
दूसरा
गेम,
वुड
एक
हैमर
गेम,
चल
एक गेम।
जाता है।
और
जस्ट बता रहा हूँ मैं तेरे को, एनिमेशन होता है लेकिन मेरे तो से दोनों बटन दब जाते हैं। ये एफ के गया बोलता है।
आपको आने दो, फाइट लेते नहीं चाहिए।
नहीं गया एफ के।
कौन सी है अपना? अच्छा,
मेरा अल्ट भी 90% है।
ओ कौन सी है?
अरे वाह दीवार हो गया मैं भी। और जो मैं बोला
कुछ किया
90।
दे रहा कि ट्राई पूरा ट्राई करता हूँ सारी करने का। अरे नाइस ना,
मैं चल सर मारा।
गिराएगा
हाँ।
तो।
रेड क्या तो
अरे अरे
भाई मेरा
ऊपर
कंफी मेरे पे था, मर कैसे
ऊपर
गया?
करना।
भाई मेरे पे था भाई कंफी। एक दो स्टन कितने पड़ रहे हैं भाई, वो कंफी का स्टन, ड्राइव का स्टन, ये इसका क्रैम का स्टन। अभी रुको दोबारा देखता हूँ। टाइम पे कंफी मेरे पे था, कंफी की विकेट पैसे पहले कैसे डल सकती है? हाँ कंफी मेरे पे था। अरे वो लग गया, अरे नूब बंदा।
कितना हो गया?
अरे
नीचे नीचे नीचे
कूद
नीचे
गया
आओ।
कूद गया कूद गया। मैं वो स्ट्रीम देख रहा था। रैम को पकड़ो भाई। ये होता है भाई अच्छा क्रैम डाइव और वो वाला।
यार एक टाइम पेड़ तो नहीं आया, क्लिक करो।
फ्लिप भाई सामने मिराइडो ने पूछने वाला, वो अल्ट में सबको लो कर देगा फ्लिप के टाइम।
जाते हो फिर मारते एक को पकड़ गए।
यस क्रैम या आजू मेरे लिए पकड़े जाने वाला है। बैठा हूँ मैं पोजीशन लेके, जो भी आएगा सीधा ले आऊंगा।
नीचे वाले पुश चेक
ऊपर ले रहे थे वो, आप तो ऊपर की तरफ से
ऊपर
आएंगे,
से
नीचे
आएंगे,
लेके
डॉग
आऊंगा।
पकड़ ले ऐसे।
यस आए जाए बस।
कोड किस पे?
गोल गोल करने जा रहा
चाची
हूँ
पे
सब।
बस।
ताकि स्कोर मारे नीचे। स्कोर मारे ताकि नीचे स्कोर मारे।
भाई वो बंदे क्या ही पेशेंटली खेलते हैं। अरे
अरे
भाई भाई
भाई
ओवर डंक भी कर दिया भाई। अभी सेंटर बॉल मारने ना भाग जाए तो।
फोकस करो ना थोड़ा सा
शक्ल ही नहीं दिखा रही।
भाई शक्ल ही नहीं दिखाते। आग दिखाई दिखाई दिखाई। ट्रैव
अरे
तो गलत टारगेट है। मेरे को जैप मारने लग गया है। ओ मिराइडोन यहाँ पे है।
अरे कंफी मर जाता है।
भाई
मिराइडॉन मिराइडॉन
भाई
मिराइडॉन मिराइडॉन
भाई
गया ऑलमोस्ट। सब पे डॉज करके भागा था मैं।
हीरो भाई
लो तो है
ऊपर
भाई
नीचे
वो।
सारी
लो है भाई वो।
एक निकाला।
मैल स्टार्ट नहीं हुआ तो निकल जाएगा। विकेट विकेट।
और भाई फ्रेंड दबाते दबाते मर
अपने से
गया।
वेल
आ
रहेगा
गए आ
क्या?
गए। इताची भाई आ गए, गैरेटोस आ गया।
वो मैच कर ही नहीं
गैरेटो
रहा। मैच
ये
स्टार्ट करो।
गैरेटोस था।
कर रहे हो मैच।
बाकी नहीं
नहीं
बंदे।
वो नहीं कर रही, अपने को करना है तो स्टार्ट करना।
वो कर ही नहीं रहे हो।
अरे अपने को करना पड़ेगा ना।
कर दो
साइको
कर
वाला।
दो, 30 सेकंड है 30 सेकंड है। कर दो 2 व्हाट्सएप में तो। करो
इताची
करो।
पीछे जा, वो तेरे को टारगेट करे।
इताची के विकेट है।
एक गोल ही डालना है अपने को, जस्ट बता रहा हूँ। सेंटर को भाई। ये तो लास्ट हिट भी नहीं लग रहा।
बेसिक
तो बिकॉज संची भाई गंदा ही है।
बेसिक बेसिक दबा रहा हूँ कि बच्चा बच्चा।
भाई मैं भी बेसिक ही दबा रहा हूँ दब भी नहीं रहा।
ब्रोकन स्टैब्लिश भाई अच्छी। अब कीटर लेके आने का टाइम आ गया है भाई।
अरे इसमें रेंज कितनी है भाई। गोल गोल घूम के पता नहीं कहाँ पहुंच जाता है।
उसको स्टन
हाँ
पे
वो थर्ड वाला होती है ना, उसको बस एक बार लॉक करना होता है रेशम जैसा। तो एकदम आ रहा है।
अरे
उसमें
वो
जैप में
अरे
पूरा
वो
कॉम्बो तो
जाप जो
यूज
मार
किया
के
तो
पहुंच जाता हूँ।
ठीक है।
कितना ही सेव खेले उससे नहीं हो सका।
हाँ
तो गेम से दिखाना पड़ेगा।
ओ ग्लेशियन हेलो। किधर? चाहिए नहीं है हीरो।
भाई जंगल
चाहिए
था
नहीं
भाई पुराना।
शक्ल है ग्लेशियन की, तो शक्ल ही मत दिखा।
क्यों भाई, कुछ बैड एक्सपीरियंस है क्या तुम्हारा रेशम से?
नहीं,
मेरे को नहीं चलाते दे
रेड
रहे।
लेवल नया कंट्रोलर आ रहा है। 5 अटैक का।
पुराने टाइम पे तुम्हारे अच्छा नहीं, टीजल का अपोनेंट नहीं था।
चलो जी
टीजल के अपोनेंट में मैं अपोनेंट वाले भी ग्लेशियन लेके, मैं भी ग्लेशियन वाले लेके हम शर्ट डालते। मजा आ रहा था भाई। पहले तो रोज टूर्नामेंट होते थे ना। ये आर्टिस्ट भाई
इनवेड पे जाएगा भाई वो।
इनवेड है क्या? अच्छा।
ये ले जो दिखा दिया साइड तक वाला। यस।
सामने सारे अटैकर है क्या?
जब 4 अटैकर है बोल रहा हूँ। एक्स अटैक वाला लीफ है मेरे साथ।
अटैकर के सामने डैमेज आएगा क्या?
आपस में खेल लेंगे।
ये डैमेज तो नहीं आ रहा है ना इसमें? ये तो आवाज बहुत है भाई ये तो स्टैक पे
पैसिव है इसका, पैसिव उड़ाएगा तो विकेट कर सकते। एक्स अटैक वाला सिल्वियन क्यों है? ये बेस पे विकेट करते हैं आने को।
डॉग पे तुम्हारी लिक्विड के टीम में सब लोग ऊपर ही खेलते थे क्या?
नहीं, सिर्फ आर्टिस्ट खेलता था उसको। मैंने तो अभी 2 महीने पहले चालू किया भाई ऊपर खेलना, मैं कभी नहीं खेलता था।
हाँ तुम तो बेसिक खेलते
भाई क्लॉथ सपोर्टर है जो फाइनल के लिए
यस, मजदूरी नहीं लगती ऊपर खेलने में।
गुड कर सकता हूँ।
तुम्हारी टीम में वो ब्रेन भाई थे ना वो तो भाई टीम इंडिया पे आगे खेलते थे हम प्रो के साथ।
अरे दूसरी तरफ चले गए।
दाब ले
अच्छा क्या, अच्छा भाई मेरा गोल नहीं डाला वरना विकेट थी।
ये मतलब
कहाँ पे?
जल्दी में
डर है भाई।
चल जाता हूँ भाई ताचे पे।
जल्दी जल्दी काम से भाई पेंटा चलाते हैं भाई गंदे लोग। ये हो गया एक और पेंटा एक और
पिछले गेम में कहाँ पे था भाई, जागो लेके मरे जा रहा था। अब बड़े पेंटा वाले।
ये देख क्रैम को देख ना प्ले
क्या हो गया भाई पिछले मैच में आया टॉप पे अजमल ने एक रिपीट मारा भाई 4,000 का क्लिक किया नहीं 4 2 का था। अरे दबजा दबजा बटन दबजा सामने गया देखा था
अच्छा डोर
तो उस क्लोन पे टकरा गया तो उसके।
सिल्वर ने सोलो आउट मारी मेरे को।
लग रहा है भाई तुम्हारे मतलब नहीं किया नीचे आ रहे हैं बचाओ भाई बचाओ ना
बचा लिया भाई बचा लिया
क्या
आर्टिस्ट
तो रखा है भाई।
ऐसे होते हैं ना भाई करते हैं
बैठ कर देना भाई।
देखेंगे सर एक ही है इसका क्या
अरे गोल हो गया नीचे दोनों टिपी मारेंगे चल लेने में 32
ओ क्या एंगेज है
क्या हुआ
फट गए वो दोनों एक साथ फट गए।
तीन का बैठा
मजा आ गया।
हाँ शायद से इंगेज हो सिर्फ डॉट है मुझे
एनिमेशन डिफ।
रुक जाओ।
डार्क नाइट को ठंडा शॉक पड़ा था उनको। पिकाचू को लेके आना
सीढ़ी है,
था।
होटल सीढ़ी है, सीढ़ी है, सीढ़ी है, सीढ़ी है। तेरा लड़।
ओ भाई बेस में हवा में।
कुछ टाइम आ रहा
अब तक सरेंडर क्यों नहीं आया यार?
नो
उन्होंने तो
प्लेयर
किया भाई,
मरते
हट
हुए।
गया हट गया हट गया हट गया हट गया।
अरे वाह।
कौन भाई?
अरे बाय बाय बाय, नो प्ले फाइनली मरते हुए।
भाई एल्ट आ गई।
है। कहाँ से भागते हो?
पिकाचू भाई को देखो भाई, आराम से नीचे वाले भी 10 घंटे में खा रहे हैं। क्रैम का डैमेज तो कम है ना ये वाले की।
बचाओ।
किधर से पिट गया है? नहीं आ भाई को।
57 घंटे है, लेकिन पाँच में है।
गया था अच्छी।
सुपर खोल के मारा ना।
पिकाचू।
देखो पिकाचू आ रहा है डॉक्टर को। चुचू।
करो भाई। ये रोलो।
मेरा डैमेज कम। बेचारा
एक्स अटैक लगा के फ्लिप कर रहा है भाई ये।
सिग्नल वैसे क्रैमो को ही देखा भी था भाई मेरे को। ये क्या गया मैं बीच में अटका। ये बता।
ले रहे
मैं बुश में बैठ के देख रहा था अभी साथी में।
मेरा बच गया।
मजदूरी कर रहा है। भाई वो भी मर गया।
ये शील्ड का आ गई भाई, मजदूरी चल रही है पीछे।
गौतम कर रहा था भाई। गौतम का फुल स्पीड चालू था मजदूरी।
ये वॉच पार्टी वाले वो क्यों लगाया?
क्योंकि
आज
वॉच
भी है
पार्टी
क्या?
करने वाला हूँ ना मैं। कल फाइनल बचा है ना भाई। ऑरेंज जूस और नेमेसिस का। वो दोबारा देखूंगा पूरा। 10 मैच है, 2 घंटे चलेगा वो। क्योंकि मैं 3 मैच ही देख पाया था, उसके बाद विकेट हो गई थी। विकेट तो नहीं हुई थी। 5:15 हो गए थे, तो मैं सोचा कल ही कर देता हूँ, काम भी पे जाना था कुछ।
इतने रात तक चला था क्या भाई?
एंड यस भाई,
वो
पैसे
पांच
बस ऑरेंज ब्लू का ब्लू ऑरेंज नाम के बंदे के आगे प्रीफिक्स लगा के कुछ हो गया। क्या करूं भाई
चलो भाई
अभी मैं।
नए कपड़े पहनते हैं।
मैं फिर एनिम कार्ड नहीं है वरना मैं लगा लेता हूँ।
बाल बाल देखो भाई।
क्या?
बाल देखो, बाल तो छपरी लग रहे हैं ना। बाल छपरी लग रहे हैं ना। अरे आउटफिट देखिए, न्यू सीजन वाले।
मस्त है तो लड़के का बता रहा था कि भाई बुद्धा में हूँ इस पर लुका कि ब्रोकन पोकेमोन ले गए। मत दोगे दिए मत दो पोकेमोन दिखाई मत।
ब्रोकन ठीक है। ये
फैलिंग्स स्पैम कर। देखना है मुझे कितना ब्रोकन है वो, कॉम्बो कैसे चलता है उसका।
भाई न्यू आइडिया नहीं है इसमें।
पैटर्न विनर
इसमें भी नहीं है, दूसरे आइडिया में भी नहीं है।
फैलिंग के साथ है भाई। पैटर्न विनर काफी अच्छा फैलिंग
पैटल
के
नहीं है।
सामने। पता है फैलिंग्स को अगर तू एक ही गार्डन मारता है तो 1 HP से फुल HP हो जाता है, क्योंकि वो 6 बंदों के बराबर है। क्या ही कॉम्प है एक्स अटैक वाला ट्रैव।
भाई ये ब्लेसी वो होगी ना, हेल्पिंग हैंड।
एक्स अटैक की मैं ट्रैव पे कफा।
डॉग भाई 1400 हो गए क्या?
नहीं हार गए तो नहीं हुआ। होने वाले हैं बेटा, जान में नहीं है पाए।
एक सेकंड, एक सेकंड।
नीचे सिर्फ एक ही पोकेमोन क्यों है?
ये एफ क्यों रुकना,
आजा
मैच
भाई,
कुछ कर रहा
नहीं
है।
आ गया। एक्स अटैक दबा के बूटा में
आ गया,
मारेगा
आ गया, आ
पूरा
गया।
जोर के। यस।
अरे डैमेज दे रखा है। वो रेजोनेंस कार्ड। अरे अरे कार्टेज भाई, खेलते हैं भाई। क्लच है भाई, क्लच क्लच है। डॉट एचपी में भी भेजा भाई। डॉट एचपी भी रेजोनेंस कार्ड कर दी थी।
तो रेजोनेंट
ए
कार्ड है
रजिस्टर
भाई
कार्ड।
ऊपर का। हेलो भाई नोबिता नोबी।
क्या मैं जाऊंगा बैठ नहीं जाने का फायदा तो नहीं है। कब बैठ जाऊंगा जाऊंगा।
यस राजू भाई क्या समझे। फाउल प्ले या फाउल प्ले चलता है मेरे लोग कौन खेलता है। ओ अरे पोर्टल कैंसल। सैड भाई ये तो देखा था बस। अरे फार्म मिल गया इसको लॉस। सुपर की वीडियो है।
तीसरी भाई
कोई तो आगे आएगा, दिख गया था क्या? खुल जा भाई, प्लेयर ऑफ स्नान। बैट घटिया कौन पर सामने वाला, इतने अनस्टॉपेबल बंदे हैं। ये टीटर बड़ा क्यों नहीं हो रहा अभी तक? ओह होटल टीम कम बैक, कम
मैं
बैक।
हमेशा करता हूँ कुछ नहीं।
आर्टिस्ट भाई खेलते कब हो भाई तो टूर्नामेंट? पिछला टूर्नामेंट कब खेला था?
खेलता था।
अरे नीचे का फटफट ऑब्जेक्टिव लो, हर्ट खुल जाएगा। ये टीटर मजदूर कहाँ पे है अपना? बेस में क्यों है? भाई अपना मरे मरा है क्या टीटर नीचे? देखना पड़ेगा दोबारा। नहीं अपना टीटर था
कुत्ते रहेंगे।
क्या बताऊं? भाई स्टैक करता हूँ जाके, एक ही स्टैक है। स्टैक है स्पेशल करते हैं।
करोगे क्या?
मजदूर को क्यों? ये ऊपर पुश क्यों करा रहा है भाई? हेलो, बट ऊपर को पुश क्यों करा रहा है? 2v5 हो गई। एक ये
जिनके लड़के आ रहे हैं।
टीटा गरीब के पास से नहीं आ गया। भाई ऊपर से 4 लोग आ गए मेरे को।
ठीक है
फाइनल पे मेरे तो जिसमें ब्लिस में बैठा था, ब्लिस ही पता नहीं किधर से आया, वो तो उल्टा आइट मारी ब्लिस ने।
अरे बुस्टेड आ गया लोग के साथ।
कॉल कर, कॉल
तो
कर।
वो भी हो गया, विक्सलो भी मरने वाले हैं क्या? ये इंडियन टूर्नामेंट में भाई की टीम कहाँ से आई? इंडियन टूर्नामेंट नहीं था गैस, पूरा एशिया का। बाकी पता नहीं था कैसे जाएगा कोई तो। एक कोई कंक्लूजन रहता है मेरी ऊपर चैट तो बट ऊपर कौन से ये इंडियन टूर्नामेंट वाले, मेरे को क्या पता भाई। ऊपर वाली चैट कौन सी होगी? ये कैलकुलेशन से बात नहीं हो रहा है। क्रिकेट कर दो गैस की मैं 15 सेकेंड में। 10 9 8 7 6। उसके अलावा एक लिख है नहीं, मेरे को नहीं लिख रहे। फिर भाई जब गया ही नहीं भाई, वो गया होता तो आ जाता। ठीक है, इसलिए आ गया वो 5 सेकंड पहले आ गया। रेडी कर दो guys। पिताची क्रैम खेल क्रैम। रैंक कितनी चल रही? पता नहीं भाई, 1390 पॉइंट है जैसे रैंक है। 1300 1200 रैंक है, 1000 से ऊपर ही है। ओ वो लेट्स गो बाय के बंदे। यस पता है भाई, जो पता है बाहर के पानी। तो नेक्स्ट मिल गया क्या ना? अरे भाई थोड़ा जल्दी। हेलो भाई पुरुष शेट्टा। डीएम में मैंने अपना दोस्त दर्द लिखा है, तो मैं क्या करूँ भाई? तो दर्द लिखा है चाहिए। अभी तो पढ़ने से अभी जो है तो भाई क्या टाइमिंग पे टर्न पड़ा है, मेरा मजा ही आ गया। वो बंदा तो कोलेटरल डैमेज में आया लेट को। भाई क्या ही छलांग मारी है। तो मिल गया तो ऊपर का उड़ा सकते हैं पैर। फार्म मिल गया ये भी। वन एचपी है वो। सामने वालों का पिंग नहीं है। ओ भाई साहब क्रूशल है। ओ भाई दीवार के बाहर आ गया मैं। ये भी मस्त आ गया सब तो बदले के। भाई यहाँ पे मत पड़ गए, कंसोल्सन तो चपा चप पड़े। गार्डे को तो क्या ही पड़ा है भाई वो। आ रहा हूँ। पिताजी 7 मिनट मार के 80% है मेरा। 90 ऊपर आ सकते हैं। भाई क्या ही गायब हुए हैं, हेल्थ में ही गायब हो गया मैं तो। अरे 2 पिस्टल। 2 पिस्टल देखो, एक और 2 पिस्टल।
बहुत 3-20 हुए हैं।
अच्छा 3 भी है क्या, अंधा हूँ मैं। मैं भी दे देता हूँ। अरे 1 HP गौतम। अरे वो गोला फेंक के मारता। कल ओवरलोड कंट्री में देखा, यस देखा देखा देखा। मुझे 2-3 पता नहीं क्यों दिख रहा हूँ। ऐसा नहीं है बात। अब अल्फाम करना पड़ेगा मतलब। चलो छोटे छोटे फार्म से आ जाएगा। आ रहा हूँ ताजी, लास्ट हिट देता रहियो। एट्टी सिक्स। भाई 13 लेवल का होने वाला हूँ। गेट बफ और वो।
ये मेरा करना है नीचे।
चेक 1 शॉट करेगा वो, जिसको भी पता। 1 HP है, मैं उसके बाद पैसे पुसे गया उसका। ले ले।
फ्लिप 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 मार दो दूसरे का।
गौतम को पोजीशन का नहीं पता, फोक कर सकते हो। गाड़ी ऊपर की साइड है। मैं हूँ गाड़ी पे। अपना ग्रीन। इस पे रेजोनेंट गार्ड अच्छा है चॉइस। भाई मैंने कल उसका बिल देखा था जोई का, और वो यही खेल रहा है पूरा टूर्नामेंट। तो आई गेस यही अच्छा होगा, फोकस और चॉइस। 70 के डैमेज की वगैरह गौतम और अलोनो पे दोनों से ज्यादा है। नहीं फोकस की जगह नो गार्ड भाई। फोकस। 1400 हब हो गया। सही हुआ भाई तेरे साथ। के भाई आई। मेरा डैमेज इतना ज्यादा क्यों है? 5 डैमेज था। कंफ्यूजन पे कंफ्यूजन। नहीं है भाई, गार्ड बेटर, फोकस बेटर है, गार्ड वाला स्पेशी है। डैमेज तो आया है। क्या मिस्टर माइम गोल्डन बैच करने का संघर्ष दोबारा चालू करना पड़ेगा मुझे? तो बोलो एक्सपी शेयर लगा के लेना है। यस। ब्लेजिंग नो डेल्फक्स और नो। रेडी? वे सालो, रेडी काहे नहीं किया बे? ओके ओ सम ए एम पी, हेलो बाय। हेलो। बस मेरे फ्रेंड्स में इतने ज्यादा रैंक पुश कर गया, बस मैंने लाओ पे इतना इल्यूजन, इल्यूजनियस, लॉर्ड ऑफ केयर, केवल जागोतम में ऐसे ऊपर रैंक कोई। सो मैच हो गया, हम भी उनके। मैं तो अभी मास्टर किया हूँ। सैड सैड भाई। मेरे लिस्ट में बहुत रैंक पुश होके रखे, 1600 होने वाले हैं। हेलो यार, तो क्या पूछो भाई लोन तो। रेडी गर्ल्स? एक गेम में मिस्टर माइम ट्राई करता हूँ। ये हुप्पा के स्किन लेने का मूड होगा। अच्छे तो नहीं है भाई, ले दो तो लो। मेरे को तो वो वाली हुप्पा की चाहिए, क्या नाम है, पर्पल कलर का सूट वाला हुप्पा, मतलब वो नेवी कलर है जो भी है शायद वो वाला। बट वो है नहीं अभी अवेलेबल, वरना वो लूंगा मैं तो। एपिक वाले तो बिल्कुल अच्छे नहीं है। बाकी तुम पे है। ये थोड़ा गंदा कॉम्प नहीं लग रहा गाइस? अलोनो पे आई थिंक वी नीड वन ब्रोकन पोकेमोन बाबू। जो है तो है। वो तो है मेरे पास भाई, फिर तो लक्ष्य भाई तो मेरे पे नहीं है भाई, वो सूट का दूसरे कलर वाला वेरिएंट वो चाहिए मेरे को। ओके डीमन, सौम्या पीकू, स्कॉर्पिया, अवेक, राम दत्तो, क्या क्या नाम है। मेरे पास तो दोनों है, वाइट भी पर्पल भी। वाह भाई अमीर बंदे। अच्छा गौतम है क्या आपका? आगे वाले दो ले सकते हो गौतम भाई, जल्दी हो जाता है वो भी। अरे ये सामने वाला ग्लेशियन स्ट्रीमर है, पोके डीमन होगा पर अच्छी बात है। अरे तू क्यों मैं क्या साले ही जैक मार देता ना जब मेरी विकेट हो गई थी। अरे ये क्यों नहीं लगा हेल्प। वो तो मैं अच्छी देखता हूँ, देखकर। भाई ये स्लोबो को क्या खा के है भाई, दो स्पेशल अटैकर है, साइकिक चलता ही क्या। साइकिक तो मेरे को पसंद ही नहीं है भाई, वो तब अच्छा था जब ब्रोकन था, कंफ्यूजन फिर भी डिसेंट है। साइकिक बहुत घटिया लगता है। ये देखो भाई, लेट मारा बट मार दिया था एक। हेल की कमी। अरे भाई ये कहाँ पे आ गए, हेलो। वाले भाई डैमेज कार्ड मिला किसी बात में। ओपन वाला तो अलग ही सीन था, यस बेस्ट सीन था वो। स्ट्रीमर से पिट रहे होगा सालों। हाय 1 HP। मिस्टर माइंड बैठ के मैं पर होता, यस भाई डर लगता था भाई, जिसको भी गॉड स्वैप चिपक गया सीधी विकेट वाला सीन था। गार्डियल हैकर तो चालू, ग्लेशियन को भी देखो। अरे स्ट्रीमर को अल्ट मार दी भाई, मैं भी पर्सनल अल्ट दूंगा अब। अरे 1 HP बच गए वोल्ट के बाद इताची। वो HP है वर्ल्ड का बेस्ट। ये क्या हो रहा है आर्टिस्ट भाई, तुम पैर तोड़ो मैं ऊपर जा रहा हूँ। अरे ले ले भाई, रोज आ जाते हैं एक वैसे टाइप में शाउट आउट, लो ना दो ना वाला भी समझ में नहीं आता, एक तो इसका मांग रहा है या मेरे को दे रहा है। नाइस। रिसेट नहीं हो रहा गाइस, मेल करो। क्रैम्पेल्ट है, क्रैम्पेल्ट है। स्लो ब्रो अल्टर सामने। भाई ये क्या है, स्ट्रीमर को क्यों आ रहे हैं वो लोग? मिस्टर माइनकर पता नहीं क्या ही सोच के खोल सकते हैं। वो तो भाई ऊपर कूदना। विकेट हो गए अपने बंदों के। एक दीवार ऐसे, एक दीवार ऐसे। अरे हो गया गोल, गोल से नहीं रुकता क्या? ओ भाई यार, 97 अल्ट, 98, 99। वन एचपी छोटा है भाई, मैंने स्ट्रीमर को गरीब को। अब तो स्ट्रीमर की विकेट होनी चाहिए। अरे होगी होगी। अरे काम पे जम मार दी, उसने भी घंटी बजा दी। क्या ही छिल है। ग्लेशियर को मारो भाई। आतिश भाई भाई तो मरने वाले ऊपर जो भी हो, जस्ट बता रहा हूँ। गोल भी नहीं हुआ ताची का तो नहीं हो गया शायद, गोल आतिश डाला। 2 मर गए गाइस। अलोन ओपी के नाम पे फ्लिप करना है क्या? कौन जिंदा है? सिल्वियन जिंदा है जो मेरे पे है। फटफट लो भाई, शील्ड मिल जाएगी। यस आर्टिस्ट। भाई मेरी विकेट हुई, बत्ती ताची को तो मस्त बचाया उसको। वही कट्टू से फिर गया नीचे आते। टैकल से ऐसे भाई ऊपर ग्लेशियन सिल्वियन को जो आ रहे पुश करने आ रहे थे जो। ओह सबके विकेट। अरे लास्ट सेकंड में
अरे
ये तो सर तो ज्यादा बंदे नीचे है ना, जा रहा हूँ। अरे ऊपर है, भाग के जाना पड़ेगा। आ रहा हूँ गौतम। अल्ट भी है मेरे पे। अभी विकेट
थ्रो कर रहे सच।
66 के डैमेज। अल्होनोपी से दोबारा ज्यादा डैमेज। रेडी। मैच खुले गया नहीं। कौन बचा है भाई इस बार? अरे वाह।
ये सबके सब म्यूट क्यों बैठे हैं ब्रो यहाँ?
पता नहीं वाह। अभी
ये
तक
वॉच
तो
पार्टी कब कर रहा है ब्रो?
अबे 80 मिनट के स्ट्रीम हुई है, ये थोड़ा 3 घंटे का राउंड चला जाएगा। मतलब आज
अच्छा।
टूर्नामेंट तो वो 7:30 ही चालू है, बट मेरे को कल वाला मैच ही करना है, उसके बाद आज के मेन मैच।
हम्म। ये आर्टिस्ट वीसी से चला गया, मैच में हो गया तुम लोग?
विषय से भी चला गया क्या?
हम्म।
फिर आएगा, चला गया, आ जाओ।
अरे मेरी बहन आ रही है ब्रो, मैं आज नहीं आ सकता।
ओ।
वो 1-2 घंटे तो नहीं आ सकता।
के भाई आई को बुलाता हूँ,
हम्म।
ऑनलाइन नहीं रहता है। @KYI गेम में KYI को क्या फिर क्या लिखा है भाई ये?
1500 पहुंच गए क्या ब्रो?
मैंने 1400 बचा हूँ। आज भी हार गए गेम तो।
कभी दिन में भी खेले थे क्या?
मैंने शाम को चालू किया।
हाँ। क्योंकि कल ऑलमोस्ट 1400 थी, मुझे लगा पहुंच गए रे।
मैंने अरे बुला लो भाई, +1 कोई नहीं है, वो तो नहीं आ रहा वो। इस ऐप पर वो डाल देता हूँ।
डिसेपल वहां पे बैठ के चेस देख रहा है भाई, सदाओ की सर्वर पे बैठ।
वो तो देखो ना। आगा जो साफ पर फिर मैं भी कल वाला मिस्टर मैम देख के मिस्टर मैम ही खेल रहा हूँ 2 गेम से। वाह व्हाट
मिस्टर वैम मस्त चलता है ब्रो, मजा आता है मिस्टर वैम खेलने।
हम्म 900 रन का भाई 900। यार रियली सफर तो दिस सफर प्रो प्लेयर है। अबे साले ही ताजी एक्सपी शेयर भी लगा भाई। वो अपनी प्रोफाइल दिखाओ। लेट हो गया भाई दिखाता हूँ नेक्स्ट गेम। नेक्स्ट गेम दिखाता हूँ। ये गेम खत्म होने के बाद गौतम भाई टेक सपोर्ट। गौतम सपोर्ट ले लूँ शायद जोरो या लूका आएगा। क्यों ले लिया कौन है ऐसा कशाब वाइटी। मैं क्या बोलूं भाई मेरी प्रोफाइल के बारे में मैं क्या बोलूं ये क्या प्रोफाइल के बारे में बोल लो इसका मतलब क्या है। वॉच पार्टी स्टार्ट करो। अरे आज वाले मैच इतने फन नहीं है भाई थोड़ा रैंक पुश करूंगा 1 1.5 घंटा उसके बाद कल वाला मैच दिखाऊंगा कल वाला फाइनल मेरा रह गया था। उसके बाद आज के सीधा फास्ट फॉरवर्ड। मिल गया मेरे को। हरिकेन खेलता हूँ। हरिकेन टाइप मैं भी ट्राई करता हूँ। वर्णन करो डिस्क्राइब करो। ऐसे क्यों डिस्क्राइब है प्रोफाइल देख ही लेते हैं। आ गया ये गिफ्ट लेने। देखेगा साला का सब। पर लिटरल छोटू क्यों है भाई इतना टॉप लेना? तो लिबक लेके आया मैं, इस बार तो लेके आऊँ। तो शाह फाइट भी लिटरल छोटू है। नाइस बात। 7 लग गया भाई लिफियनों के क्रिमिनल। अब ऊपर वाले भाई, ऊपर किससे किससे ठुकाई हुई है तुम्हारी? इंदिरा मुश्किल, इंदिरा मुश्किल। का पोर्टल 2 बार। आगे मेरे को देते भाई। एक हाल लगा दे, सबको सबको काम करते हो। एक किल चाहिए बट मैं को के लिए। क्या ही करके यार टीम वाले खेल रहे। ये डिसएबल क्या है? डिसएबल नहीं लगेगा उसको तो फिर। नीचे जा गए वो जस्ट बता रहा हूँ। मैं अल्ट बना रहा हूँ मेरा। स्क्वाड वाले सारे में तो एसपीसी बना गए। हाँ ठीक है। भाई ये कलयुग का लेवल में से ज्यादा इतना घटिया गिफ्ट कैसे कर सकते हैं?
You're in trouble.
भाई ऊपर तुमने क्या वो खाया है? लो तो प्लेन ऊपर वो के ब्लेजगन हो के वो ब्लेजगन एल्डा से कैसे ठोके हो तुम लोग इतना? बताइए जरा बहुत तो।
You can do it!
कराओ भाई। अब मेरे भाई अब रुक आने जाता है क्या तुमसे थोड़ा? ऊपर सोका गोल डालने जा रहा है एल्डा। एल्डा सोका गोल डालने जा रहा हूँ।
What a goal! What a goal! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. You lose.
ताकि बहुत बड़ी के जो खेल का डिफेक्टर 20,000 है। लाइक दिलवा रहा है भाई तू। बाद में आ गए बता के तो जा भाई, बाद में है वो ठीक है, बता के जा क्या हुआ है ऊपर। अबे चुप। ठीक ही था ऊपर, दिख रहा था वो तो, लेवल ठीक ही था, 7 लेवल नहीं हो रहा था इससे। बस करना है पार्टिसिपेट, किस चीज में पार्टिसिपेट करना भाई? लेकिन किस चीज में पार्टिसिपेट करना है? रैंक मैच। अच्छा सपोर्ट खेल रहे हो तो आ जाओ, सपोर्ट चाहिए, इससे पहले ये बुलाएं किसी को। अरे टाइप भी नहीं हो रहा भाई मैसेज। ऊपर चलेगा, हाँ ऊपर चलेगा भाई। अच्छा सपोर्ट वाला भाई, कोई भी सपोर्ट खेल लो बट अच्छा खेल ले, मतलब बिल्कुल अच्छा भी नहीं बट डिसेंट खेल ले। तो भी आईडी देखो, फटफटाओ, इतनी देर से दिख रहे थे स्ट्रीम पे, देख लो। 80 से कम आ गया मेरा ग्रुप पूरे। एक ये था कि डिफेंडर खेलने इसको और अच्छा भी नहीं खेला। अरे तू मेरे को छोड़ के वहां गए, शूट ये अटैक के साथ खेलना होता है तुझे? गाली सुननी है क्या तुझे? जी दर्शन। ओ, मैंने ऐसे ही देखता हूँ भाई, मैं चालू हो गया तो। क्या चल रहा है, फाइनल स्ट्रेच है, मैच वगैरह हुए हैं क्या? नहीं नहीं। तो भाई साले म्यू क्यों ले गए, हाई डैमेज ले भाई। हाई डैमेज ले थोड़ा ही ताची। हाँ। वाह बढ़िया सपोर्ट। मेरे को तो नहीं चाहिए था बट पार्टी में, पर ठीक है, कुछ भी खेल लो भाई, तुम्हारी मर्जी है। अच्छा किया मैंने एंटी हील नहीं हटाया, वही खेलना पड़ेगा स्टेल्थ रोकिंग। बट मेरा आइडन बीटी तो है।
Ready, go!
अरे ऊपर जाओ भाई, ऊपर 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 ऊपर, हेलो। दर्शन भाई ये इतना जय नहीं करना था कोई। लेता रहे। बॉटम तो ठुकेगा, बहुत बेकार लेना। ग्रेविटी वाला किंग तो आगे जा क्यों गए? पॉइंट पे कहाँ पे अपने पे?
You're on fire!
गैस चलती फूलों तो आ जाता। चलो चाची बहन करते हैं स्टार्ट। बाय।
The final stretch. You're on fire.
गोल करने चलो गाइस।
Goal.
अल्ट भी खोलने का मौका नहीं मिला।
You win.
तो ठीक है टाइम। सब कौन गया? रिसेप्टर बाबू। ये भाई याद है। अरे साले धोखेबाज। हिदाची भाई ये तो धोखा दे दिया भाई तुमने। हेलो इनका तैयारी कर दे। सपोर्टर ही खेलो भाई। अरे टॉप पे जा भाई ऊपर लेके टॉप टॉप। कैसे बोलना है इसको टॉप पे जाना है। हम्म, 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 हम्म। कौन आया है? इनको तो मारने यस इजी। ओ भाई मेरा आइडॉन लिख लिया गया यहाँ पे।
Ready. Go.
एनए की कितनी टीम क्वालिफाई करेंगी? एनए की 3 टीम तो क्वालिफाई कर चुकी हैं और एक आज टीम क्वालिफाई करेगी। एक टीम आज क्वालिफाई हो जाएगी। 4 टीम हो जाएंगे टोटल। भाई पानी वाला उसी को क्यों खेलेगा कि खाना है क्या स्कूल पार्टी से? नहीं पानी वाला नहीं है। Never mind, my bad. ट्रिक ऊपर, लेट्स गो। ऊपर भी जाके लोनों पे कैसी तैसी कर दी। भाई लोनों पे के साथ बुरा हो रहा है। अरे विकेट ऑलमोस्ट आउट प्ले हो गए थे। जैक लग जाता है बट मेरी टीम ऊपर मर क्यों रही है? ये शैडो बॉल और ट्रिक क्यों खेल रहा है? और दर्शन भाई को किक खाने लगता है अगली बार। भाई बस वो मेरे को पर्सनल दिएगा। ये हुक्का मुझे ट्रेड पता है।
Don't give up!
ये तो 21 का डाल देना चाहिए था मित्र। वो ऊपर कब खोलेगा? कल इंडिया पाकिस्तान मैच है। यस पता है भाई, कल मैच है। भाई फुटबॉल से पिटाई हो गई, कल नहीं होगी लास्ट के। किस टाइम है भाई मैच? क्योंकि अभी तक मैंने कोई मैच देखा। टाइमिंग के अकॉर्डिंग होएगा भाई। हो भी ना भी तो नो, कुछ कह नहीं सकते अभी तो सोची भाई। क्या पता कर भी दूं मैं, थोड़ा साइको बंदा हूँ। मैच देखता देखता गेम खेल रहा हूँ, क्या पता। यू नेवर नो।
You're in trouble.
ऊपर क्या मुंह से खेल रहे हैं भाई? बैठ भी नहीं दिया।
8 बजे, 8 बजे पहले तो क्या पता मैं स्ट्रीम खत्म भी कर दूं। साइको।
मटका कर दो भाई, नहीं होने वाला नहीं तो।
ये हुक्का को तो किक करूंगा भाई। दर्शन भाई सब्सक्राइबर हो तुम, लेकिन इतना खराब मूव सेट लेके कुछ भी करोगे, थोड़ा वो सहन नहीं होगा। और अल्ट भी नहीं खोल रहा अभी तक, सीधा किक होने वाला हूँ।
The final stretch. Don't give up.
इसी को
Goal. Goal. You're on fire. What a goal. What a goal. What a goal. Five, four, three, two, one, go! Time's up.
करा दिया भाई ऊपर ने। मेरे वजह से इसके सामने वो
You
तो
win.
इधर वो तो 60। हट क्या मुंह से लेके बहुत टफ भी जा रहा है, जाए तो बता। सैड। भाई एनएससी का मैच देखो, रोलर कटन लास्ट 10 सेकंड में 2 पॉइंट से जीत गए। कर दो क्या बंद, फिर मैं वॉच पार्टी कर दूं क्या चालू? क्योंकि मुझे कल वाले मैच भी दिखाने हैं। एक मैच खेलना तो था। एक मैच खेल के करता हूँ चालू भाई, वॉच पार्टी 8:30 बजे करता हूँ। कल वाला मैच भी दिखाऊंगा, सबसे पहले तो मैं कल का ग्रैंड फाइनल दिखाऊंगा। फिर आज वाले मैच फास्ट फॉरवर्ड करके देखता रहूंगा। इस वन बुला लो भाई फिर। अरे बहुत इंटेंस था मैच। हम्म। अच्छी बात है भाई, अभी एक मैच खेल के फिर कल वाला फाइनल, और फिर स्ट्रेट नहीं लग रहा क्या एक मैच भी? अभी वॉच पार्टी करनी पड़ेगी क्या मेरे को सीधी? आई थिंक सो। वॉच पार्टी टाइम नाउ। वॉच पार्टी ही करनी पड़ेगी। तो पीजीएमआई में आ जा। अबे साले। वॉच पार्टी ब्रो, नो पीजीएमआई। वो क्या होता है? भाई कैसे देखो, 2 लड़कियां भी हैं किटन्स में। हाँ हाँ, पता है वो कल ही देख लिया था। यस। ये हो गया। यस। गेट को लगा देता हूँ। यस, इमेज भी हो। एक बार लेट्स गो। इट्स कल वाला फाइनल दिखाता हूँ पहले मैं।
Players playing on this stage today, and they're scrapping it out. Both players looking good, both having their moments, but the end of game 1 of the bracket reset was all Flareon.
Yeah, it was beautiful stuff there. And you know, the Juicers had a play. Their play was, we need Ray right now. They start ripping it with the Garchomp. They turn to do some little fighting. But in this moment, when it gets pretty low, it's coming down to a secure. We had Yeet, you know, the Inteleon, but he wasn't positioned as well as you would like.
रुको भाई, पहले कल वाला फाइनल देखते हैं एक बार दोबारा, क्योंकि मेरा रह गया था ये नेमेसिस और रोजे का। फिर आज वाले मैच फास्ट फॉरवर्ड दिखा दूंगा
as their tank pick. And honestly, when you can do stuff like that, it opens
तो
up
reset वाला
opportunities.
है
This Tyranitar, you're
ग्रैंड
100%
फाइनल।
is that you have been running around to every single person back here that you could to mention how it was one of the best plays that you've seen. It was amazing. And they had such an amazing series against a dominant team, especially a team that was on a hot streak. They just took down G. Luminosity had to run all their way through a loser's bracket. Well, they ran into a brick wall, and that brick wall was Nemesis. Now, we've got an exciting at the sneakiest one without question. Who even comes close in terms of sneakiness? The winners bracket are in here.
Purple team, Orange Juicers are there.
Let's
Nemesis
go.
sitting across from them with
Buzzwole.
Gentlemen.
And here we go up into our top path. We have the Buzzwole Hoopa moving across the map, as well as the Sableye. We've got a little bit of a central area invade happening as Sableye is looking to see what they can find. They spot the Hoopa right away and run towards the Buzzwole.
Yeah, a little bait and switch. You thought it was going to be an invade. Once Rex saw that Hoopa was going to be there, they actually pivot up and put good pressure on Machizzle, so Machizzle themselves can't really advance.
And here we go, Buzzwole up in this top path, just getting some of the more safe experience in this top path, getting all the wild Pokemon it can. Metallic looking for something as well. They know Sableye's around, not exactly sure where, as that's an easy secure with the Fell Stinger for Machizzle.
But what Rex's presence has kept them from doing is stacking. So now Machizzle is getting glutted with Eos energy, and they can't quite get their stacks on, not as efficiently as they'd like to.
Yeah, and here we go down to the bottom path. We have the Dodrio coming down here with that brand new, beautiful Hollowware. We've got the Hoopa portal that could send them up at any moment. But here we go. Buzzwole coming down to the bottom path. Asnable in some trouble as 4 members of Orange Juicers are down here in the bottom path.
Asnable has to babysit this thing by themselves. They'll see what they can do in the face of 4. It's going to be tough, though, as points are already into that goal zone. It's down 58 points. Flareon's kind of caught in the Rock Tomb. Doesn't really matter. Immediately, Trainer with Rex in their pocket or across the way going to grab all their stuff. And look at all those stuns on Roland so that Trainer can clear and grab the buffs.
And this is what we were looking for from Trainer and, of course, this Sableye together, right? You were looking for these massive combos. Already level 7, dominating the rest of the battlefield here, heading through that central area and just taking everything that was Orange Juicers.
I mean, they grabbed everything from Kratos. Now we're just getting knockout on knockout here as Asnable, who's fighting outmanned in the bottom path, finally gets taken out. But the work that was done for that KO to happen against Asnable was miles to the advantage of Nemesis.
Yeah, absolutely. Nemesis looking great here, taking everything from the center that they want. We almost have a level 8 on this Zoroark as we're just continuing to feed Trainer. Trainer's going to get bigger and bigger. Metallic as well, hitting that level 7, looking for the KO on Roland, and they take it.
They actually have a berry populated by them by Roland to grab for themselves if they need to. Rex still carrying double buffs, Spraggles.
Yeah, Rex still has double buffs, obviously Trainer as well. And we can see Sylveon coming up to this top path, also with buffs from their own central area. They're taking everything from Orange Juice.
They just caught Kratos again on engagement with Rex. Kratos immediately has to peel back, and now Nemesis is taking control wherever they want on the map. Buzzwole down.
Buzzwole going down as they're pushing onto this goal zone. Hoopa's in some trouble right here once again. Points raining in. Goal zone broken, moving towards Regieleki, and it feels like every fight is coming up. Nemesis, they're in complete control. Leaving Metallic here at Regieleki. The rest of the team peeling down to the bottom path, seeing if they can make it to that bottom Regi in time.
They're going to try to, and there it is. It's quickly taken by Orange Juicers as soon as we show up there. But credit to Asnable. It took a long time for them to knock it out and did buy enough time for the team to theoretically get there. Couldn't quite secure, but not a big deal. Nemesis is feeling good and putting pressure everywhere on the map. Rex going straight in, wanting all the information for the team that they need. We got Woodhammers coming out, charging up the overheat. Nobody is rolling through that portal here, but look where Kratos is. They're on the backside, caught in the Rock Tomb. Nice by Asnable, and that's going to be a clutch KO by them. Buzzwole picks up, puts down. 2 players down on the side, and Nemesis KO's 2 for the Buzzy. They're making aren't really obvious. That's the advantage. Orange Juicer with some aggressive positioning here at the Rayquaza pit. They are tapping Rayquaza while Sableye runs to score. This is going to put Nemesis not up, but very close. 223, 198. No one deciding to start this fight. Dodrio in some trouble right here. The Unite move might come out just so they're able to get away from this, but it looks like they have been saved. No, they haven't. They get caught by the Sableye. And now we've got a potential back cap. LGC actually peels back from it, realizing this is going to be a problem. They're actually going for the Hundo Burger score. But now everybody's been pulled to the middle by Orange Juicers. Are they going to do anything with that? Zugrug is there, and Yeet is still standing. Machizzle goes for the engage on them, but the Rubble Rouser's going to get the stun in. Popping that Unite move by Machizzle. Can't still close the door on Yeet. Draining Kiss back the other way. Machizzle's still standing. No longer. The lead is in the hands of Nemesis. They're up by 70 and some change points. And now Orange Juicers has the pressure on them with 1 minute left.
Yeah, Orange Juicers needs to make a play here, but it's not too far gone. They have a Unite move on the Dodrio. However,
However, Zugrug getting caught right here, needing to take the hyperspace hole home, and we're going to see how Nemesis wants to play this fight. Less than a minute on the clock. Yeet's in trouble, caught by the Dodrio. The Unite move goes right back the other way, but they are not able to take down the bird.
The Electro Ball chase down actually keeps LGC from collapsing on Kratos the rest of the way, who's going for a back cap score. We're into the middle here. Asin will seize 3 ahead of them, make it 4. Rex is just hanging out there trying to see what kind of work they can do. Hoopa gets the KO, Rayquaza starting to get hit. Machizel's on top of it, so is Zugrug. Flareon's and Roland are all there. Now Zugrug's going out to space. LGC coming back in for the smoke, though. Rayquaza gets in, LGC darts in. We're charging up and overheat, it's getting low. Secured by LGC! Trainer is the difference! And now Nemesis has a chance to really blow the doors off this thing.
We talked about how they underestimated Orange Juicers here. Well, it doesn't look like they have here in game number 1. Nemesis, the points are going to rain in. They're looking to score. The plan to take Rayquaza there.
We
have team.
ये तो आएगा तो ओवरड्राफ्ट का लास्ट में ठीक ठाक
I think one other
the priority,
and it's going
to. However, from the other, there's tons of 8 more
correctly, as it looks like everything they've got at it.
All right, they're staging up for a play is Nemesis. We'll see if they can catch anybody. Asimil's there, they force out the solar beam. Orange Juicers, when are they going to engage?
Yeah, we're going to have to see how they want to play this.
ये
They
मैं
are
तो देख
slightly
लिया था
behind
वापस
in
को
this
देखा
moment. The
अगर
Scarf
पहले
is
3 ही
looking for
देखे थे
members
तो
of
पहले
Nemesis.
3 मैं
Nemesis
फटाफट
deciding
निपटाऊंगा
when
उसके
they
बाद
wanna
वाले नहीं
move in
देखे
and
तो वो
make this
दोबारा
fight
देखते
happen.
हैं
Here comes the big time
मैंने
jump
नहीं
over the
देखा
system. There's the slow beam.
Slow beam on top of the Trantor, forcing the Comfy Unite to get popped out. They actually reset through the portal, but LGC is left off the chains. They find their first target. Blaziken is down. LGC wants the next one. We're going back into the middle. Zugrug is so low. They hit the right target, but nobody was there to focus fire in on them. 2 players down now for Orange Juicers, but Nemesis are on the hunt. They're up by 20 points, and they want more. Can they find the next target? Flareon's is where they're going. Flareon's is on the chase. Metallic sees them, and they are throwing all the rocks in the world straight in their grill, and they're going to close out another huge goal zone. We pop the Hoopa Unite right back in the middle. It's a race to see if anybody can score. Hasenable goes with the rock tomb in the middle. Secured by Hoopa, but they still need to get their points in. Nemesis needs to pivot and break some of these shields.
Nemesis needs to break shields, but they have a Tyranitar. If they can get a Sand Tomb down on a goal zone, they can also stop them from scoring that way. The points going top, making it 316 to 279. This game is so incredibly close. Weren't there.
And not push.
That's 50 to fight. Points go in
the tank here. Come. And Orange Juice
right here.
अबे थर्ड गेम उसके बाद आराम से चलेगा.
Picking up Dodrio in a Pokemon.
One right now.
And Sylveon secures the Reg
inside there more than they could chew. Just something happened at Reggie. Nemesis wants to play this fight as Orange Juicers is in control.
They are in control indeed. Asimil trying to turtle up around the rest of the squad because they know they're going to be needed to run interference. But they're going for a score. Nice wall down to make sure that the rest of Orange Juicers can't peel up. And they're going to get a hundo banger in and shrink this lead a little bit.
Yeah, they are. 144-11. Nemesis still behind right here, but Orange Juicers not making any aggressive plays. They're looking to see if they can catch someone. The Blaziken is very far forward, has a ton of information. They know exactly where the Leafeon is right now, and it's actually pushing towards the Blaziken. But the question is, do they go in for a fight? Dodrio and Blaziken peel forward, not able to make anything happen. Right now, Nemesis just stalling.
Doing a good job, Trainer LGC did to pull both of them out of hiding, Machizel and Kratos, and not getting knocked out for that effort is pretty important. Metallic going to charge a bounce, but again, we're just taking a deep breath here. Who's actually going to engage? Machizel gets out of the X scissor, but is that going to be the impetus to kick things off? Not right now.
No, it doesn't look like it as we're continuing this fight. Huge Horn Legion Woodhammer. Here comes the Dodrio Unite move.
Kratos going straight up top to see if they can get a target. We have got the rings unbound. Blitz right on top of him, but Yeet with a snipe shot sorts them out quickly. They're trying to pivot onto the rest of the Juicers. 2 down now, and now it should be dominoes. We're going on top of Machizel. Machizel's Blitz is right on top of him, but Yeet with a snipe shot sorts them out quickly. They're trying to pivot onto the rest of the Juicers. 2 down now, and now it should be dominoes. We're going on top of Machizel. Machizel's gutted to the floor. It's just the Sylveon and the other pink blob, the Blissey, looking to sort it out. They pop their Unite move, but it's Metallic that's getting screamed at. But it's a KO streak of 2 by Rex on the other side. Orange Juicers just have Flareon standing, and they're already going for that back cap action.
That's right, here we go.
Huge score in the top path. 96 points go in. 240 to 211 as we see Nemesis trying to score in the bottom path. Dodrio running, trying to stop it right here. There is some time on the clock. There is something that they can do, but another 6 points rain in. 10 seconds left, and I don't think anyone from Orange Juicers can run and make another score happen in time.
Well, Kratos is peeling up, and no, that is too late. Day late, dollars short, and found. Same way.
Yeah.
I mean, their most game.
Phalanx is it in this tournament.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Why
I'm
is it
watching
impossible?
Nemesis plays, and I feel like they're the current perfect fusion between an NA playstyle and the Japanese playstyles we've seen
Yeah.
of
Low up
the
से आएगा
most
भाई,
recent
I'm
tournament here. Just sometimes they're incredibly team fight forward like the rest of NA, and other times it's cheeky aggression, calculated fight. So many.
Lot from Japan, right? Is this strategy where you're kind of as many buffs as possible? And Gyarados making its way onto the map here for the Juicers. I was talking about how see if these teams can prove me wrong.
Well, me and you that were like, I don't think, because LGC is a difference maker on this Pokemon. If they can get it online and they get the support they LGC is going.
It looks like they maybe have not given a
Serena,
Pokemon that's really been doing
Serena
it in
liya tha
Japan,
mechanical.
but we have not seen a ton of. I can see one
Unite completes. So I'm pretty
in this tournament. Right, I feel like move, especially
Blaziken, which has great way of your two ball.
Orange Juicers, your purple team, Nemesis, your orange team. Nemesis 1 win away from the bracket reset.
Nemesis would love nothing more than reset this bracket and really put the screws to the Orange Juicers, the team that sent them down to the losers bracket. Nemesis forever trying to prove themselves as the top NA team despite being there the most consistently through CP.
And here we go down in this bottom
मैं
path.
क्या जोश
We have
दिखाऊंगा
Heat looking to steal some of
मैं
this
तो
away
देख
for their
रहा हूँ
level
इसमें
4
क्या जोश
up at our
दिखाऊंगा
top path.
इन्हें
Juicers
कस्टमर
just
पे
looking
चलाने
for a
थोड़ी
little
ना
bit of
लगूंगा
secure on some of these wild Pokemon as well. You know, Zarina feels a little like Gyarados in that it takes a while to get online, but then once it does, once it hits its level 6, it's got those 2 huge moves, it's got the resets with Queenly Majesty. It feels like a massive power spike.
We already have LGC posturing to go for a big pick here, but 4 players down, 4
Mystical
Juicers. So all the
Fazio.
pressure is on this gossip floor in Yeet to make sure. Rex and Yeet got to hold back 4, and they're doing okay as now they're rotating immediately back up top to try and support the chaos that Nemesis is bringing onto their doorstep.
Yeah, obviously, if they can get a KO on someone like Trainer, and they do, they're so close to Gyarados right now. You can see how much effort gauge that just built up. It's just about ready to evolve, and it does evolve. It is now Gyarados here in this top path, as you can see this experience being pressured by Rex, but able to be taken by the Juicers.
Both of these teams got their Gyarados online at 8:30.
इनके तो
Around
भाई
that
अल्लाह का
mark.
लेवल नहीं
And
है
that's the hallmark of a
बाकी सब
solid
कुछ
team
सही
that
चल
feels
रहा है
pretty good about what they're doing when they're bringing Gyarados to the Thea Sky
एक हम चाहिए
Ruins.
little
However, I was just going to say, we need Eldegoss online. We need Rex to become a factor here because that's the only way that Trainer and Metallic can feel like they're doing something. Candle on the backside,
अरे
can
भाई
they get the
भाई
engagement
भाई
on them?
Serena
They're
तो
going
है
for Flareon's trap and stomped out. You shattering that glass like a bat mitzvah.
बोल भी रहा था Serena
Yeah, they're
मिलेगा
moving through here, doing great. Amazing
Nemesis
stuff from the
वाले देते
Mimikyu
रहे
as
गेम
well.
लग
That
तो रहे
Shadow
निकाल
Claw
लेंगे
just ripping through the side of Orange Juicers
निकालना ही
here.
है
Making
लग तो
some
रहे
big
क्या
plays
बात
with
है
it. Here comes the Stomps Arena and the Shadow Claw once again. Another big pickup for Nemesis.
Yeah, they're moving as a unit here, right? Just everybody getting each other's pockets, and that's what we were kind of stating, is if those two can finish the same target over and over and over again, it makes it difficult. I mean, Zarina has great sustainability, the resets through Mimikyu, the natural damage, and then when their Unite moves come into play, it's going to become a problem.
And here we go, looking for a possible fight here. They catch the Shadow Sneak, but I don't think the Trainer wants to jump into 4 members of Orange Juicers right now as they run down to the bottom path. One of my favorite parts about catching a Shadow Sneak like that, Doob Snacks, is your opponents are not sure whether you're coming in or not. You can see them playing in this really interesting sort of passive way where they're like, am I dealing with you or not? What's happening exactly? And you're just walking away. You're doing something else at that point.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the best. Just having the marker on you is like, is this going to be the marker of doom?
Yeah.
Or am I just getting baited here? And good Mimikyu players will make it so that you never actually know if you're going to get engaged on or not.
Exactly right. They could engage 10 times in a row and then just, you know, start pulling back every time they hit that Shadow Sneak. And keeping your opponents guessing for something like that could be huge. Nice big Unite move to get out of a troubling situation here as we have this Regieleki walking towards this top path. Mimikyu did jump in for that fight, but Regieleki is being taken down here by now.
I mean, already one player down for Nemesis, as you mentioned, but Orange Juicers are finding a way. The scoreline's pretty close. Azimal again on babysitting duty on the goal zone themselves. Nice X's are catching multiple targets here. Buying enough time, Rex is there. Can they keep this goal zone standing? Roland's gonna have to reset through their own stuff here. Azimal's there, and we're picking them back through his Metallic. There's that delete Unite move right on top of Blaziken. Do they have the follow-up? They do, they're gone. Metallic looking for the next target. We got a little Dipsky-do action out of Roland. Can they get bullied out? They don't take the portal, but they had an opportunity to get away. Phantom Force back through. Rock Tomb's there, and the stomps are still going. We've got our boots stitched up, and Metallic wants more.
Yeah, Metallic wants to pick up some of these big-time KOs, and they do. Really great stuff from Zarina. Again, we saw a lot of this in Japan. This kind of play style, this level of aggression, Unite moving the squishy Pokemon on the enemy team, and just a lot of Zarina. So much more than we've seen in other regions, and now we're seeing a top NA team pick it up. We even talked about how they were playing a lot more similarly to some of the Japanese teams than some of the NA teams, and this is just another example of that.
Yeah, I mean, to their core, they're an NA team, and these teams, these players like to brawl, but being able to pull out a different look, different strategy, and keep the team guessing, much like if you're going to pull the trigger on the Shadow Sneak or not, is invaluable. Bang, Gyarados is gone after a beautiful Mimikyu Unite, and now we're spacing through. Roland can't even step up because Yeet is there for the coverage, but we're going rings unbound. Can we close the goal zone before they show up? We can, but Rex is going to be the prime target. They're the ones that are knocked down, but if that buys enough time for everyone else to get out, that is a huge win, Spraggles.
Yeah, and massive Unite move there from the Candle. That was a really interesting play. Asdamel using the Crusted Unite, just pulling away from this here. Regieleki going down in this moment, moving towards this tier 2. Right now, Orange Juicers slightly behind on the scoreboard, but they've got that tier 1 available, and they also could decide to push with this Regieleki. We're going to see how many members of Nemesis want to stay here and deal with this. As the Orange Juicers are top, and a steal by Zug. How cruel.
They sent Zug down just to see how many players are there, and once they saw that there was 3, they immediately attacked. They sent
we're going to see how many members of Nemesis want to stay here and deal with this as the Orange Juicers are top, and a steal by Zug. How cruel.
They sent Zug down just to see how many players are there, and once they saw that there was 3, they immediately attacked that goal zone up top, knowing that they're going to be able to get them outnumbered. Zug pays the price for that move, but that tier 2 goal zone is gone in the top path, unlocking that Zapdos win con.
Yeah, Zug pays for it with a KO, right? But at the same time, not only does he get that information for the squad and they score up in the tier 2, he also takes the objective from them, wastes an insane amount of time.
I mean, they can't be happy about that as Nemesis, and they really felt like they were in control here. Immediately pulled away from them just by taking the Registeel, and then just your only thing you leave with is a Zugrug KO. That ain't worth. Now we're going back in. Trainer LGC is upset. Roland have to take their portal, but they're going to hang out the Gyarados to dry. Gyarados does get the Mimikyu, but Zarina, Metallic, there to stomp the fish down.
That's right. As we're getting ready for this right here, you can see we should have another Regieleki that can possibly walk towards Nemesis. Orange Juicers right here, not trying to let Nemesis reset this bracket. They want to win this one, win one more, and then head home as the champions of NA. Nemesis, though, playing some great matches here, and they look fantastic here. The Zarina already level 13.
Yeah, nothing to scoff at. Metallic has done a great job, but way more involved than we've seen in Metallic in previous games. Azabel, I mean, they're just in a blender. No shot to get out of that. As Trainer LGC is baiting these Shadow Sneaks around, and finally Metallic goes in. We just need the Trainer follow-up. Are they going to get it? We do pop the Reunite to get the Candle down. A nice reset attempt, but just a couple players make it through. Hoops is down as well. Mark down the Blaziken as well. I mean, they're done a great job, but way more involved than we've seen in Metallic in previous games. Azabel, I mean, they're just in a blender. No shot to get out of that. As Trainer LGC is baiting these Shadow Sneaks around, and finally Metallic goes in. We just need the Trainer follow-up. Are they going to get it? We do pop the Reunite to get the Candle down. A nice reset attempt, but just a couple players make it through. Hoops is down as well. Mark down the Blaziken as well. Now Regieleki is going to go to Nemesis for free, and that was pretty important to just not open up an an easier win con for OJ.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you don't love this as Nemesis. You don't love using Unite moves in a moment like this, but you kind of have to make sure that they don't send it towards your main base and unlock a crazy win condition, especially with a Hoopa on their side. We could easily see a Yamada strategy, just porting the whole team in there. That is no longer an option, as we have Nemesis getting a little aggressive here around this Rayquaza pit. We have the eject button option, as we have Nemesis getting a little aggressive here around this Rayquaza pit. We had the eject button from Zug, not able to make it happen there with the Wood Hammer, as we have...
Oh, Kratos is blended, my friend. Holy, Metallic gets that.
ये
happen
कैसे
there
हो
with
रहा
the
है?
Wood Hammer, as we have...
Oh, Kratos is blended, my friend. Holy, Metallic.
Able to make it happen there with the
अच्छा,
Wood Hammer,
यहाँ पे-
as we have...
Oh, Kratos is blended.
Option, as we have Nemesis getting a little aggressive here around this Rayquaza pit. We had the eject button from Zug, not able to make it happen there with the Wood Hammer, as we have...
Oh, Kratos is blended, my friend. Holy, Metallic gets them done. Time Cloud crash right on top. Two players down in a heartbeat. What a misstep there. We have the Gyarados Unite. Machisel needs to find Yeet. Yeet is there, and they're going to keep moving forward. Mystical Fire on top of the Gyarados. We're going for the stomp, and now we're just slashing all through of them. 3 players down. Nemesis just needs to close the door on this thing. Roland going to reset themselves. Meanwhile, we've got an 80-point back cap by Rex. If we get the points in, they do. They now have the lead. Roland popping their Unite move, bringing everybody through. Blaziken is there. Can they actually take out Metallic? Fire types are advantage against Grass, but ain't going to work out here. Eject button for the overheat. Still standing, Spraggles.
Incredible stuff as the Juicers are back in this fight. Huge Shadow Sneak as they're running towards Flareon's, not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall. Flareon's not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall.
The Rock 2 reposition.
Wow, the
Sick
Rock 2
play.
now getting kicked into the wall. Shadow Sneak as they're running towards Flareon's, not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall.
The Rock 2 reposition.
Wow, the
Sick
Rock 2
play.
saved it right there from that overheat. What a massive Rock 2. I don't even know if they know how close that was. From that
The Rock 2
Flareon's not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall.
The Rock 2 reposition.
Wow, the
Sick
Rock 2
play.
saved it right there from that overheat. What a massive Rock 2. I don't even know if they know how close that was. Nemesis up on the scoreboard, 295, 221. 1 minute left on the clock. Under 1 minute. Flareon's not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall. Shadow Sneak as they're running towards Flareon's, not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked. Huge Shadow Sneak as they're running towards Flareon's, not able to take them down. Trainer now getting kicked into the wall.
The Rock 2 reposition.
Wow, the
Sick
Rock 2
play.
saved it right there from that overheat. What a massive Rock 2. I don't even know if they know how close that was. Nemesis up on the scoreboard, 295, 221. 1 minute left on the clock, under 1 minute right now. And Nemesis needs to make a big play here. Excuse me, Orange Juicers needs to make a big play, or Nemesis is going to reset this bracket. Orange Juicers with a sneaky score in the main base.
I mean, Zarina still just used their Unite move, and that was a great way to pick up the candle again. Their best source of rip. Now they're going for back caps. The Hundo Burger's going in, and LGC's not letting them off the hook. They're still spreading them. The Hundo Burger is in. Zagrug can do nothing but poach him with the Horn Leech. 20 seconds left, Spraggles, and Nemesis says, you might be the Orange Juicers, but we are 100% real fruit juice. We coming after you.
That's right. Somehow that score goes in. Zagrug does not land in time. Nemesis scoring in the top path. A beautiful play by the Juicers, but shut down by Nemesis, as we are going to see a bracket reset here in North America.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. There ain't no way anybody's getting home on time today. I knew this was going to happen. Nemesis, cool as a cucumber, which is maybe the most dangerous thing I've seen today. The fact that they're still this locked in after just resetting the grand finals of the North America Regional Finals. Are you kidding me?
As they say, job's not done. The audience is ready for it. You can see people getting up, stretching their legs, getting ready for it. Like, all right, let's lock in because we've got a grand finals. I feel this, how many amazing has so much wins the whole
Grand final
just an amazing Rock Tomb. Whether that was the plan or not, as it will dialed in 3 pixels, and that was the game. Very good. Zoink's the only caster to shout out Mimikyu. It looked very good in that game.
Yeah.
something I'm surprised, specifically maybe out of Zugrug, is the non-reliance on Snorlax, because their Snorlax is incredible. It's been playing
Absolutely. Moment where it was all behind.
to get the whole kit and caboodle.
We get it all. We get it all.
Caboodle?
Yeah, it's true. None of us put Blissey on this list, but you know, some play Pokemon.
So if that's the case, then you can kind of sandbag your defender pick to the end, because I don't think that's where they're going to go. Or that's not where Nemesis was going to go, but, you know, Orange Juicer's not leaving it up to chance and grabbing it now.
Here we've got that Blissey pick as well. I mean, so many top picks on the side of Juicers right now. Yeet hovering this Inteleon. We saw it do some real work earlier. Metallic switching on over with Rex. They are going to pick up Eldegoss. Eldegoss feels like kind of an EU favorite. I feel like EU is dominating with this thing. We've seen North America and Japan recently from the tournament that I was watching have a little more variety with some of their supports. It wasn't the first pick every time.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about Eldegoss is it just kind of covers different things. It has strong matchups into certain Pokemon. I mean, like a Garchomp, for example. Once a Garchomp engages, it gets caught in a cotton spore. Scared us.
Yeah, we're going to see that they hovered as well, but it didn't look like they were as confident on Tyrannus. Always questionable. We've seen some people dominate with Garchomp, and we've seen some people not quite make anything happen with it.
I think that Orange Juice's front line with how our team is built. Most importantly,
two teams ran like Orange at season 5.
1-3, 3-1. Game 1, bracket reset, grand finals at Pokemon Nice NAIC.
Pokemon Nice. Orange Juicers, your purple team. Nemesis, your orange team. Here we go with this reset. And this is where anything can happen. But most of the time, Dude Snacks, it feels like the team that reset just has that momentum. They have the wind in their sails, and their ship is sailing towards becoming your champions. Nemesis wants this badly. They want the championship. As Yeet told me on stage, he wants the hardware. He wants to win a big title.
Look at the pressure they're putting on Roland here. The time that Roland's managed to waste. They wanted they wanted the Magikarp to get that knockout so bad because of that effort gauge. Look, it's almost full. We might have a 9-minute Gyarados. A couple of seconds to seal that up. Maybe a one piece of Wild Farm off. But that is huge for Nem.
How massive is this? We basically have a Gyarados at 9 minutes here in our first game of our grand finals. It's going to walk the path in 1 second. A level 4 Gyarados walking towards these birds at 850. Wow, this is so huge for Nem.
It's almost like the Orange Juicers didn't get the memo on the knockout when they rotated up like 4 players to see what they could do with Metallic. And now it's just Machisler and Roland staring down Rex. And yeah, they might have a Gyarados. I don't think they're concerned that Rex hasn't evolved Eldegoss yet.
Yeah, I mean, I would be so worried if I was that top path for the Juicers. One of the biggest reasons is just Dragon Breath, having one of the craziest secures in the game. That Gabite feels like it doesn't come anywhere close. Luckily, it can pull some of the wild Pokemon away from Gyarados. That's what it's going to need to do right here. Although it is moving forward for a little bit of an engage, even 2-on-1, I feel like Gyarados feels pretty confident down here as 4 members of Nemesis are crashing this bottom goal.
And they can do that because the Gyarados is so huge right now. Yeet is going to go down. They get a little bit of value, but maybe not as much as would be worth trading Yeet for the 27 points that they're able to get in here. Nemesis rolling through. Nice bounce on top of Machisler. Dragon Rush to push Metallic towards the rest of the team, but Roland is still a chancey, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this is going so well for Nemesis right now. A lot of these fights looking very beautiful for them. I like what Orange Juicers are doing, though. You can see this Gabite still looking for some experience. They're level 7 right now, so they are keeping pace. They're actually doing a little bit better than this top path, even though, to be fair, Nemesis has kind of left this Gyarados alone at this point. Getting caught with a Dragon combo, moving in and picking up the KO.
Roland just has to get away, KOing the Gabite there. The Machisler was huge, and Metallic getting that KO on top of all that, pumped them up from 5 to 7 in a heartbeat.
Yeah, this is just one of the toughest things. When you let your opponents get Gyarados early, you are in such trouble. They are now going to take this top objective basically for free. Nemesis running down to the bottom path here, and it's not like Orange Juicers can do much about it currently. They got a snipe shot Inteleon down here at level 9.
there's no team that feels like they leave players solo in lane and trust them completely more than Nemesis. If it's not Metallic up top, it's Asinable bot. And now, because of that, they're able to stress and pressure the map in different ways. Electro Ball hits Trainer. That's a lot of damage in. Kratos going for the cutoff here. Engagement back the other way. We pick up the berry just in time into the two-step. If they get this KO, that is nasty business. Kratos pivots out, but Metallic is right there. We pop the Yeet, Inteleon Unite, and now this Registeel is going to go down quickly. Secured the Solar Beam just either late or too far away. Heavy slam into getting buckled, folded like laundry as Asimov goes for a quick cheeky score, and Nemesis feels in control.
Yeah, Nemesis is in control right there, and unfortunately for the side of Orange Juicers, actually hitting with that Solar Beam a little earlier there gave them a better overcap in the bottom path with the way the scoring was able to go in there. Really amazing stuff for Nemesis, 197 to 44. The early Gyarados already a level 10. We have Pokemon without Unite moves on the side of Orange Juicers, and we have a level 10 Gyarados on the side of Nemesis.
This is where I want to see good control out of Nemesis, right? Lean into that Japanese style of play. If you have an advantage, take it. If you don't press it, because now you're ahead, and everything you give up is worth its weight in gold for the Juicers.
Yeah, I mean, it is huge. If the Juicers could pick up some KOs right here, that would be massive. We have Asinable watching this bottom path right here. I'm sure the Juicers are aware of this. They're just trying to see if they can get any information from their opponents right here. With 2 goal zones gone, you have such a massive disadvantage information-wise with how much of the map you can see on the side of Orange Juicers. Nice big dragon combo, but not able to catch anyone. Ooh. Huge Unite moves back the other way. Bliss assistance onto the Garchomp.
Right into the two-step. The Bliss is preventing Machisel from going down to the two-step. So now a ton of resources thrown all over. Oh, nice heavy slam block catch. Going down to the two.
Bliss nice information-wise with how much of the map you can see on the side of Orange Juicers. Nice big dragon combo, but not able to catch anyone. Ooh. Huge Unite moves back the other way. Bliss assistance onto the Garchomp.
Right into the two-step. The Bliss is preventing Machisel from going down to the two-step. So now a ton of resources thrown all over. Oh, nice heavy slam block catch. This would be a great KO on Yeet if they can get it. Trev Unite back up top. Can they convert? Machisel with the Dragon Rush. They're eyeing down a target. We have the Razor Leaf going to work up top, sorting out Sylveon. But it's 2 players down. Machisler bites the dust too. And now Heavy Slam going to try and separate LGC from the rest of the team, and at least Flareon's there to get some work done, but it's Asinable that uses the freaking whack-a-mole mallet and sorts out Flareon's.
Asinable playing insane right there, just doing so much work, putting in some overtime, just incredible stuff. I mean, what great positioning, moving the entire fight around, and we're seeing Trevenant players make plays like this. It's why it is the premier defender, in my opinion, in the game right now. I mean, it controlled that entire battle.
It really did. The repositioning that Woodhammer allows you to do, as well as just the horn leech spacing, I mean, it's so good. And when you see these talented players using these Pokemon, you're like, yeah, that's why it's a difference maker.
Take a look at this here. That's a level 12 for Trainer. However, you look at the other side, Garchomp is keeping up for the Juicers. We're going to have to see if it's going to be a playmaker or not, but Machisel on the Chomp is continuing to farm, and they are getting strong.
Machisel is one of the best players in NA at keeping pace when the team's behind in terms of getting their levels up, and they need this Garchomp leveled up. Like, they are going to have to engage behind the Machisler here, so Machisel keeping pace is amazing for them. Asinable has a feeling, and they go straight in. They get Dragon Rushed out and actually Horn Leech into a wall. Shades of a Talonflame right there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. If you have a move and there's a wall around you, you could hit it. If you're a Talonflame, you will hit it. Just how
I mean, there we go. Sylveon immediately smacked down incredibly quickly. And that's what I'm talking about. Nem is taking cheeky advantages when they have them, but they're not overextending here. Machisel, again, they're letting Machisel off the hook. They're not pursuing that Spriggles. I love this control out of Nem right now.
Yeah, it is really great. Like you're saying, you know, they're taking some cheeky advantages.
Cheeky advantages?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that what I said? That is kind of ludicrous. It sounded silly when you said it, and I was like, there's no way I'd say something like that.
You said cheeky, it felt like a Peaky Blinders style. It felt like a show I haven't heard about. Are you watching Cheeky Advantages? No, I'm
watching Peaky Blinders.
I'm still watching Peaky Blinders.
Okay, well, it looks like we need to write a show called Cheeky Advantages.
We own it now that we've spoken it into reality. It is ours currently.
Okay, trademark it. Somebody, production. Get the trademark
Level
team
तो
on
गाइस
that. That's
हमने
something we have, right?
Oh
Here
yeah, I
we go.
can't believe we haven't been using our trademark
Saturday
team.
की
8
छोटा
seconds now
उससे
till Rayquaza. Reggie Alecki
क्या
walking to the
दोस्त है
sides of the Orange Juicers. Orange Juicers so incredibly behind right now. They're going to need something big right here. Things are looking great for Nem. We see the Leafeon peeling off to score right here. Orange Juicers are going to want to take a fight here if they can.
अरे बाय बाय
Leafeon
बाय
coming back.
Asimble right there, popping the Trev Unite to buy some time. There's going to be a big bounce into the middle. That's fully charged up. Garchomp Unite doesn't really hit anybody. Oh, and the Bliss Assistance hits Zugrug. Of course it didn't hit the ground.
Orange Juicers are going to want to take a fight here if they can. Leafeon coming back to score right here. Orange Juicers are going to want to take a fight here if they can. Leafeon coming back.
Asimble right there, popping the Trev Unite to buy some time. There's going to be a big bounce into the middle. That's fully charged up. Garchomp Unite doesn't really hit anybody. Oh, and the Bliss Assistance hits Zugrug. Of course it didn't hit the Garchomp. It never does. Yeet's peeling away, but Metallic scrapping up front. Popping their Unite moves the Inteleon, and now it's all about auto attacks and damage now. Flareon's has them sussed out, gets the KO on Eldegoss because they stepped up for Yeet to make sure that they didn't get knocked out. The rest of Nemesis needs to get in the middle because they're starting to chip into this Rayquaza. Hitting on the heavy slam is this, but is the Orange Juicers have enough to rip here? The Garchomp is there, and that's a rip tool if they've got it. Metallic lining up, but Yeet needs to line up another snipe shot. This thing's getting lower, bouncing to the middle, secured by Orange Juicers, and now it's instantly 2 players down for Nem.
No way did Orange Juicers get that. I mean, we had Inteleon right there.
And that's a on the heavy slam is this, but is the Orange Juicers have enough to rip here? The Garchomp is there, and that's a rip tool if they've got it. Metallic lining up, but Yeet needs to line up another snipe shot. This thing's getting lower, bouncing to the middle, secured by Orange Juicers, and now it's instantly 2 players down. This thing's getting lower, a rip tool if they've got it. Metallic lining up, but Yeet needs to line up another snipe shot. This thing's getting lower, bouncing to the middle, secured by Orange Juicers, and now it's instantly 2 players down for Nem.
No way did Orange Juicers get that. I mean, we had Inteleon right there looking for it in that moment, picking up a couple of KOs, but it's still not over. 244, 217. Flareon's looking to make some more scores happen, but that shield is very, very small. We're going to see if anyone's here to defend. Trevenant not able to make it in time. More points right in. That's 326, and we've got the big 50 here from Machisel moving in with the Dragon combo, and it looks like that might do it, Doomstacks. Orange Juicers somehow pulling out a Game 1 victory.
Flareon's on this Mew. I say you bench the Umbreon ban, pick up the Mew ban, and force Flareon's on something else, because that kid is good, and those Electro Balls rarely miss. They secured that thing yet again, and another great security.
Of course,
that's the way it was Flareon today.
Had a play, do some you
in the middle for
he needed some the Garchomp.
Yeah, we're really taking advantage of the Flareon secure to rack up that score. Obviously,
they got times before, and they never lost sight of it. That's why they are a top team.
Right, fan को क्रैम तो दे ही नहीं रहे हैं.
Rocked by Nemesis. I was thinking of all the things I could say about how it was a stomp.
Yeah, really, Garchomp was not it for me either. I don't think that was necessarily the difference maker, and I would like to see them quite. It is.
Leafeon, that sends the first pick over to. The question is, how comfortable are they on it? You know, thing. But and they steal the Venusaur too.
I love that. You know, it works similarly to Inteleon. You've got Metallic here.
Chomp can give us game number 1. Just continuing to. We're going to continue to keep
migration तो ले लिया
ट्रेनर ने. It's been lights out.
T-Tag आ गया क्या? अरे भाई क्या बोलता है?
Especially good, specifically into Tyranitar.
जंगल T-Tag कब बढ़ाएगा?
To see T-Tag not setting the world.
Open weight भी कर सकते हैं.
But send kind of sandwich them across
the driver's seat. They got the reset here. We're going to see if Orange Juicers are going to be able to take over now as we head into game number 2. Nemesis, your purple team. Orange Juicers, your orange team.
Finally, Orange Juicers on the orange side to confuse us just a little less. Rex always on a mission going across town shootout, but they're getting sussed out by Roland and literally just going to get chased down. The Machisel are going to work on this Aselgor here and hope that Rex doesn't push it out from under him, and Rex is going to try and do just that.
Almost.
Very, very close, however, as they're just being slapped here by the big hands from the Chansey, pushing them out of that central area. Might even be able to pick up a KO right here as they are continuing this chase. Focus ban is now very stolen by Roland. and we are looking for this KO. Here's the boosted. They're waiting for that big time down. No, not able to make it happen. And here comes Trainer stopping this. So sad for Roland.
Just all the fun we were having is now gone as Trainer LGC and Metallic pivot back and go, no, Chansey, you don't get you work in the Pokemon Center, so we'll send you back home. Nice little poke by the Dragon Rush, but Metallic and Trainer keeping the pressure forward. Machisla getting pretty low on HP. Metallic has to pop back the other way. LGC steps up to screen.
Yeah, I mean, really nice stuff there from the Garchomp, looking a little bit better. Of course, last match we had a, Gyarados at level 4. So that happened very quickly, and it was tough for the Juicers to deal with right here. Portal not going to be taken there, just a bit of a distraction as they're going to head back towards their goal zone here. Metallic level 5 now.
Asnable holding it down in the face of Flareons, who's really been a shining star here for the Orange Juicers, stepped up for that team as the youngest member. Going to secure some wild Pokemon for themselves. They're about to take over to level 6, Braggles.
And here we go. We have a level 6 Venusaur, Ivysaur, I should say, in this bottom path as our teams are getting ready to fight over these birds in the central area here at 8 minutes. A ton of damage just being put down. We're seeing who can get what as both these teams just burst down these wild Pokemon.
Yeah, I think both LGC and Flareons were able to get a couple of those there in the middle. Asnable takes the portal back through. They're going to step back through it and go downstairs.
Tyranitar not looking too bad here, keeping a level parity with a lot of these Pokemon. It's already at level 6, which is pretty nice. Now, of course, we're heading towards 7 minutes. If at all possible, you'd want it close to level 9, but level-wise, everyone's hanging out in a very, very similar space for these two teams. Tyranitar now at 7, Gabite at 7.
Metallic immediately engaging on Machisla.
Luminosity qualified. हाँ Luminosity तो कल ही qualify कर लेते
भाई. No retreat. The irony is they're backing up.
कल ही qualify हो गए थे LG
But the
तो.
birds are going to be able to go towards Nemesis.
Third,
That's a great
third.
experience boon for them.
And here we go. Trainer just making their way through this hyperspace hole, getting a big time amount of damage with Icy Wind right there, but not able to pick up a KO as we have multiple members of Nemesis getting ready to see if they can take down Regirock.
Now, catching Flareons in the Rock Tomb and the wall of the environment here. X-Scissors through Zugrug, who's just trying to creep forward, maybe make another play on Regirock. Secured by Yeet, the contending Solar Beams come through, and the true Solar Beam user comes out ahead.
That was very scary right there when you saw that other Solar Beam. Like, it really could have gone either way. You had more damage on the side of Nemesis with Glaceon, but still, that was very scary.
Yeah, look at where Pupitar is working through the middle. If they can suss them out, no quickly resets before they get into too much trouble here. But that would have been a prime opportunity if Nemesis could have figured out where that Tyranitar was.
We've got level 9 here for our Venusaur. That's a Unite move online. We've also got 8 for the Glaceon. Tyranitar is not here yet, but it's got to be incredibly close to ticking over to that level 9, which is a huge difference, obviously, for the Juicers. We're going to see if they have a better strategy with this Pokemon than most, as it has a negative win rate, below 50% win rate, I should say, in this tournament.
Trainer LGC popping the glacial stage, so they're going to be fighting on roller skates up here. I guess ice skates instead.
Bye.
Beam as well. Gabite is down. Now trying to get the failings, the donk surrounding by the dinks, trying to make it happen, but Trantar pops their Unite back on Yeet. They get a KO streak of 2. Sorting out the Tyranitar. You'd think it'd be Jurassic Park, but they're battling each other, and one is extinct.
Beautiful stuff. 6 points remain in this top goal zone. We're going to see if they would like to break this thing. 5 points going. Looks like they might be leaving it here. Yeet's in a little bit of trouble, not able to make it home. Gives up a pretty big KO, and that's going to be a Garchomp on the side of the Juicers, going from level 8 to level 10.
Asnable pivoting back, using their eject button to just get away, but they are put into trouble immediately. But now another glacial stage used, so they're fighting on ice skates, Spraggles. Blissus instead of the middle, but all of Nemesis is sent reeling. And this is the mid-game. Why has Nemesis not figured this out? It always looks so sideways for some reason. Trevenant Unite has popped to finally get a KO here and keep pushing forward. And now 2 players down for Nem as they're fighting on their tier 2 and desperately trying to get out as Kratos.
Yeah, they are actually able to pull out right here. Roland helps the team skate. I guess you could say they're on rolling skates. All right, Registeel in this bottom path. Let's go.
Grand Finals at NAIC, and that's what we're bringing to you here. Electro Ball right into the mix and quickly sorted out is the Tyranitar. Couldn't get away from Metallic in company. Zugrug moving through, moving forward. and stunned with the rings
Okay,
on
bye,
Mount
bye.
Koopa and put down by Yeet as Registeel's at half. Flarion's early with the Solar Beam, but now they're going to be able to bully them out, secured by Yeet, and Nemesis is finding footing again.
Yeah, Nemesis pushing forward right here, finding a good fight, but they're running into a Sand Tomb. But once the Sand Tomb to a Venusaur unite, they are gone. That is 2 down.
Put them on the merry-go-round. Phalanx rolling
Biina
through
jula
the
to gaya.
opposing squad. Orange Juicers getting blended up indeed. And that Phalanx is looking good, and maybe you get why it's been banned so much.
Yeah, Phalanx looking incredible right here. Tyranitar not able to stop them on the goal zone with the Sand Tomb. Instead, we got the delete button of the Venusaur Unite move. They know exactly where this Garchomp is right now, and it does go down.
It gets just
Luminosity का तो
absolutely
wicket हो गया.
buckled. LGC gets
कुछ भी
collapsed
मतलब,
on,
कुछ
stunned a
भी.
little bit by Kratos.
Third
LGC is
है वो
low.
भाई.
The
No.
Electro Web from Regieleki sorts them out. We got ops everywhere. The LGC gets collapsed on, stunned a little bit by Kratos. LGC is low.
No.
The Electro Web from Regieleki sorts them out. We got ops everywhere, says Nemesis. And now they're trying to stem that off. There's no shot.
Yeah, I mean, what an
Peter मार तो
Electro
बहुत
Web.
रहा है.
KO'd by the wild
Oh,
Pokemon,
bhai.
the objective.
अरे
Regieleki
बिना.
right there. And it wasn't even aiming for him.
No,
हो रहा है क्या होल्ड है लग तो रहा
another
है.
glacial stage is out. Trainers looking to make something out of this,
गया
but
गया
they're getting
glacial.
caught out and they get buckled immediately.
ये भी
And
ओके भाई
Nemesis,
वुड हैमर
what do
क्या ही
you know,
मार
the
है.
mid-game treats them poor, caught out and they get buckled immediately. And something out of this, but they're getting caught out and they get buckled immediately. And Nemesis, what do you know? The mid-game treats them poorly, and Orange Juicers are way in this.
Orange Juicers way back in this match. Kratos level 13 on that Tyranitar, which is going to be massive. Metallic looking for their 13 on the side of Nemesis, Glaceon as well. Luckily, both these Pokemon get their plus moves at 12, so they're already pretty dang powerful. But they're going to have to deal with a Tyranitar at level 13. The Sand Tombs basically never quit. So we're going to see how they want to play this fight. Tyranitar right now just looking for some wild Pokemon experience so that they can get themselves a Unite move and get ready for Rayquaza. This game looks a lot different from game one, where Nemesis looked incredible. We're going to have to see if Orange Juicers are able to play this Rayquaza fight as well as they did in game one.
Looks like Metallic is going for either a back cap or a crazy flank. Solar Beams are actually finding some targets here as LGC is raining around. Machisel goes over the wall.
अरे भाई जैक लेट किया हल्का सा लेट हो गया
makes it
भाई.
out. There's a portal for them in time. They dodge the Dragon Rush and a nice little pop through by Rex to make sure LGC is safe.
भाई दो बहुत
Rayquaza's down,
खतरनाक
but
अल्टियोस
Metallic's
हो
going on the
चुके
backside of a nightmare.
हैं.
Solar
ये तो
Beam comes
बीटी
through,
है.
puts damage on them. Rings are unbound. They're trying to stun the Machisler. Poaching two is Zagrug. Solar Beam back through the other way off the Trevenant Unite. Rubble rousing. Can we stun anybody down? Now Zagrug's in deep water. Tyranitar engaged on LGC. They catch their target and they put them down. Orange Juicers looking for the next one. It's Asinable. Buckle stepped on is the bug. Tyranitar KO streak of 2. Metallic and Rex are low HP. Kratos goes over the wall straight towards Metallic. Lets them off the hook. Rayquaza's getting low. Rex is here. We have a Solar Beam, but Duff Zagrug doesn't even find them. Push towards the portal. They reset through. They're so low on Rayquaza. Yeet makes it back, but they're putting the pressure on the people here, and they are not. I can't believe they just makes it and lets them off the hook. Rayquaza's getting low. Rex is here. We have a Solar Beam, but Duff Zagrug doesn't even find them. Push towards the portal. They reset through. They're so low on Rayquaza. Yeet makes it back, but they're putting the pressure on the people here, and they are knocking them out. I can't believe they just went down. Yeet is keeping this team in the game somehow. Another Solar Beam comes through. The rest of Nemesis is here, and LGC is up and moving. They're going to make a play on Rayquaza. Electro Secured by Flareon. The Juicers are back.
Once again, Flareon's with a crazy secure and an insane Rayquaza fight. The Orange Juicers are moving forward, looking to score. 235 Nemesis playing such an amazing fight. Such an incredible back and forth there. Yeet surviving through an absolute onslaught from the Orange Juicers, but they are able to take this victory right here. And I guess I have to say the Garchomp's working. That's 2 in a row.
That is 2 in a row for the Garchomp indeed. But my big question is, Nemesis, what are you doing from 6 to 3 minutes? Fig team fights it.
They're bringing in
darkest to try and
looking to see it at the same as
state. Like, if Flareon's is not on this team in these last 2 games, it's curtains. Them in
to do, but this on Flare American players possibly be
time.
Champion.
Ace as we see these Leafeon, which means yeah,
Let's go.
pretty
Minutes 6 and 3. If they can sort that out, they've got a shot here. Immediately going to Trevenant, I would be shocked.
Trev hit the best things we saw all match was
Reasonable again.
Tita,
Question there.
but
now
glitchy Tita नहीं
Flareon
इस बार.
is clearly
Sylveon अच्छा है.
to be fair.
in the poke.
Glaceon,
I
Garchomp
found
दोबारा.
Nemesis more
Honestly, I happen to agree. Could
off.
अरे भाई हो जा चालू.
on it for a game next time a team and Nemesis.
I'm in the crowd. If you believe game.
Nemesis, your purple team. Orange Juicers, your orange team.
I love when it lines up like that. Machisler
me
actually
too.
jumping into the middle here for a little bit, rolling on scouting duty to make sure that Rex doesn't get too froggy on the Gossifleur. Metallic putting good pressure, though, onto Kratos, recognizing that they're alone, and they're taking the Tyranitar top to let the Garchomp get moving and maybe going to do a central swap later on.
Yeah, you know, this is something I was talking about. I don't necessarily feel like you need Tyranitar in that central area. It has decent secure early, and it also doesn't do too bad once it hits its level 5 after this new Stone Edge buff. On the other side, we've got the Phalanx. It is already level 4. We have the Glaceon walking up here at level 5. Glaceon, either build really needs 6. You know, it's one of the only EVs that doesn't go absolutely bananas at level 4.
However, they are carrying all the shards they need for a quality Icy when they fire that right at the opportunity that they got. They're darting forward, looking for more targets. At this point, just taking wild Pokemon and happy with their experience. I have been impressed in the early and late stages of the game of Nemesis control.
Yeah, you know, a lot of teams would overextend in moments like this, and I got to say I like that play. They knew exactly where Garchomp was, and they decided to make an attempt to take it down there. I don't know if anyone makes it back through that portal, as Garchomp now pushing forward, looking for a KO. They may be able to pick one up. Eldegoss moving in here. Actually, not Eldegoss. Gossifleur moving in here as Garchomp makes another attempt to take down Phalanx.
Able to just barely top off Metallic's HP as a Rex as this paltry Gossifleur. Well, they want to definitely tick over in short order here. Get some pollen puffs flying and keeping this team feeling good.
And here we go, fighting over some of this wild Pokemon in between these two goal zones as we look at both teams heading towards the central area. And like I said, you know, it's not crazy leveled here, but we now have this Tyranitar already at 6.
Yeah, and it's going to be able to do another central rotation here, leading into the 7-minute mark and get pretty darn close to hitting level 9, which is going to be a scary thought.
Yeah, and it was looking great. It felt like the Juicers knew how to play this, maybe a little better than some of the other teams you see try to pick this Pokemon up. And it also felt like it was fighting pretty well into what Nemesis was throwing at it in a lot of these big engagements. You could see 4 members here of NEM looking for a play. Roland spots it out.
Yeah, and then just a little pop through, a little astonish stun to make sure that, like, yeah, I know you're here, you know, okay? You can't pull too many tricks on us, all right? I'm a hooper.
And here we go. Yeet is now level 7, so we now have the ability to start hitting some things with some big-time solar beams. Gonna be interesting not seeing the solar beam the other way, right, with the Mew.
Absolutely. Now using the Unite move is Flareon to try and hyper voice through and give themselves a little bit of sustain, but ultimately not going to find much value in that, and that's a valuable resource that's just gone for some of these Reggie fights that can break out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's happening on the side of Juicers is they are stalling as much as they can. They know they can't fight Nem because they just don't have either Garchomp or Tyranitar online yet, and they would absolutely love to have that so they could make some big plays.
That Pupitar is on a mission to try and find this Tyranitar, and they evolve right in time in the opposing central. Metallic back the other way, keeps Machisler from resetting, and now they're going to work as the Tyranitar knocks out Yeet in their own central. Rex is leashing them around, waiting for LGC to pull up for the smoke and help them. Zugrug working back through the middle with Flareon's. Kratos is so low, you got to get this knockout, Metallic. They do. Okay, now you got to settle in and focus up because we're entering what? The mid game.
That's right, the mid game, and as many of you know, Doomsnax has been incredible
incredibly critical of Nemesis's mid-game, and let's face it, they had a real tough one last time as this Regice is getting hit. Zugrug getting pushed out of this fight right here. Regice being chipped. There isn't great secure on the side of the Juicers. Here comes the big-time Unite move. They're looking to make something happen. The Wood Hammer stops it, but no, they still are able to pick it up.
That was the most heart-pounding secure I've ever seen. And Nemesis is like, okay, you got to feel good about that. Machisler goes straight at them, though, forcing out some Unite moves back the other way, but it's 2 players down instantly. Azimo goes down as well. Roland just seeing where everybody's at. He's sitting on Pagan, fires some solar beams just to get some spacing in time, but the levels now are in the hands of the Orange Juicers.
I gotta say, Yeet's Venusaur has been absolutely unbelievable. Nailing those solar beams. Pretty amazing boosteds right into it. Great Giga Drains. And then this Unite move has just been a game changer for them. Yeet's Venusaur is a thing of beauty. And we saw Venusaur last year at NAIC be the difference maker.
Absolutely. And they're looking to repeat performance here because they need it. They lose this one. Nemesis is gone. Falling short again. And they want that hardware. We've said it 1,000 times. Unite right on the pad. And here come the Juicers. Meanwhile, Nemesis is up top. So Azimo has to recognize that they're giving this up and not give themselves up in the process, as all of Nemesis is now looking to push in this Regieleki, and they're pulled through by the Hoopa portal.
Yeah, it's a pretty hard fight, right? You're going to be running into a Tyranitar up here. I don't really know if there's much you can do. Tyranitar on a tier 2 at 4 minutes, just such an unbelievably difficult fight. And I think Nemesis recognizes this as well. They're moving in with the Unite move from the Crustal, seeing if more members of Nemesis are going to push forward here, and they do. Unite move from Venusaur, but really doesn't find much at all.
Man, that was a couple Unite moves, and I know we're at the 4-minute mark, so you kind of want to use them or lose them, but like, why was Azimo that far up? They knew LGC was peeling away and no longer in the mix for that. Why are they up there getting knocked out? They get sorted out, and that forces LGC to they get knocked out in the mid-game, again, going sideways for Nemesis, as the Orange Juicers are feeling the flow. They're picking up steam, they're picking up pace, and Machisel now is fighting with Zugrug on their back. Portal is down, and Machisel even makes it out.
Yeah, Machisel makes it out, and look at these levels, by the way, Dupes. Next 12, 12, and 12. Sylveon, Garchomp, Tyranitar on the sides of the Orange Juicers. They're doing really well this game, in control in a lot of different ways, and one of the biggest being the levels, of course. Scoreboard very, very close between these two teams. Tier 1's up for both of these teams as well, as we have Metallic looking to fight here at this Tier 1 goal zone, and the rest of Nemesis is here to help.
The control that they had, it feels like it's slipping through their fingers a little bit. They're feeling the pressure. They're starting to shake. Nemesis was not making these types of plays before, and they're almost getting really punished for them. Fortunately, Metallic makes it out there. We're under the 3-minute mark, Springs.
Yeah, under the 3-minute mark. 1 minute away from Rayquaza. Could be the last Rayquaza that either of these teams see competitively until Worlds, because if Orange Juicers can win this thing, they become your North America champions here, as we have the massive Sand Tomb attack here from Tyranitar.
Then they reset real quickly back out. Good solar beam coverage, but Orange Juicers is going to have the advantage around this Regieleki. We're moving up, 225. We're looking to scrap too. Happening the Trevi Knight, going straight into the action. Tons of targets hit. Secured. We're looking to scrap too. Happening the Trevi Knight, going straight into the action. Tons of targets hit. Secured by Orange Juicers. Now they're pushing past. Trevi Knight going advantage around this Regieleki. We're moving up, 225. We're looking to scrap too. Happening the Trevi Knight, going straight into the action. Tons of targets hit. Secured by Orange Juicers. Now they're pushing pad. They haven't taken a knockout here, but they did expend the Trevenant Unite resource. Eldegoss Cotton Cloud Crash hasn't ticked online either. 10 seconds here, and that thing's on the doorstep. It's going to hit. So we've got some double point action. 5 seconds till Ray.
And here we go. Rayquaza is about to hit the map. Failing's in a little bit of trouble. Getting horn leached over to the Trevenant, but Rayquaza is about to hit the map. Failing's in a little bit of trouble. Getting horn leached over to the Trevenant, but Trevenant's incredibly low. Here comes the Unite from Failings, and Trevenant is somehow able to make it through the portal. Rayquaza is right there. Getting horn leached over to the Trevenant, but Trevenant's incredibly low. Here comes the Unite move from Failings, and Trevenant is somehow able to make it out through the portal. Rayquaza is right there. Clutched out by Yeet. Nemesis dreams of remaining intact. Through Trevenant is about to hit the map. Failings in a little bit of trouble.
Seconds till Ray.
And here
on the doorstep, it's going to Goss. They haven't taken a knockout. The targets hit, secured by Orange Juicers. Now they're pushing pad. They haven't taken a knockout here, but they did expend the Trevenant Unite resource. Eldegoss Cotton Cloud Crash hasn't ticked online either. 10 seconds here, and that thing's on the doorstep. It's going to hit, so we've got some double point action. 5 seconds till Ray.
And here we go. Rayquaza is about to hit the map. Failing in a little bit of trouble.
Metallic
Getting
gets
horn
poached.
leached over to the Trevenant, but Trevenant's incredibly low. Here comes the Unite move from Phalanx, and Trevenant is somehow able to make it out through the hoop portal.
Places right there, Solar Beam clutched out by Yeet! Clutched out by Yeet! Nemesis dreams are remaining intact. KO streak of 2 for LGC, but we've got the Hundo Burger on the backside. Rolling gets the spacing, and Rolling eats some sun to the teeth for holding their fingers.
It saw it coming right back in this tournament. Sudden they're at Ray.
Brother, you find the game, and now they're taking all as well. Go Queen
Is weak.
क्या ही बेचता भाई क्रेजी हो जा
They can't even conform
holy
if they ever needed a moment.
भाई खतरनाक
They are in this moment.
situation.
1000 गोल डाल दिए
But like you nail
For the fresh eye, you see some insane
right. Ariana just hasn't been missing all
from that. Switch didn't respond.
was already right. It's
Here we go. Orange Juicers still 1 game away from North America. Nemesis, on the other hand, can still do it today to 3-0 this region.
teams are another problem for Nemesis in that. If this is a back and forth, you can't give Orange Juicers another one. I mean, Spraggles.
Chain draft बन गया
Juicers to see if there's any switch up from the Machisler. There could be, but they.
Chris is going to go
Oh,
to
left
of
press.
course. Trev going to roll top
एक
with
थी
in the hands of Machisel.
नेमेसिस
So
का
the
जंगल
Garchomp
ग्लेशियर
may
मत
be
चलता
offering
है
them
ये
something,
अरे
but
भाई
it
ये
wasn't
ट्रेनर
quite the
सारे
recipe for
पोकेमॉन
success
जंगल
that
पे
they thought
मस्ती
it
खेलते
would
हैं
be.
नेक्स्ट
I
लेवल
think
खेलते
you
हैं
maybe get a
ग्लेशियर तो
little
है
false
वन
sense of security 'cause you won the first time
वो
you
तो
played
है
it.
रुका भाई
Or you won the first 2 times you played it.
ओ
So you go back
जगह
to that
लैपरस
well
भी आ
to see
गया
if you can make that magic happen 3 consecutive times. But I
बट
like this.
गालचम की जगह
Yeah, I
लैपरस
like it as
वो ले
well.
लिया
We're gonna have to
लैपरस
see. They've had a couple unconventional.
Ago was that? Yeah, I mean, Soup Chef looked to try and make this thing break your way.
About it. We do talk about it a lot, but there's so much pressure when you're playing up on that stage in front of the live audience. Things are so different than when you're playing at home from your bedroom on your Switch.
Yeah, that's without a doubt. And these players are stepping up to the occasion and they're relishing it because they are putting us on blast. We are wading through it in these grand finals.
And here we go. Things are looking pretty good up at this top path from the Chisel, securing a decent amount of that, already at 8 AOS energy right there. Not able to make a score happen, however, as these teams are now going to pull back. Down to our bottom path right here. We've already got the level 4 on the Sylveon, so they can get real aggressive.
Yeah, Azimul stepping forward, Trainer actually jumping.
पिछली बार का एंड इस बार भाई सारे टीमों के प्लेयर आपस में स्विच है लिटरली हर टीम का
Zugrug just throwing the whirlpool around them, going back towards their side of the
बट
map.
तीनों टीम
Flareon's
काफी
getting
ज्यादा
bullied a
स्ट्रॉन्ग है
little
यानी
bit,
कि
whether he
नेमेसिस
can or
ओजे
Yeah, a little
एलजी
bit of bullying
और आज जो
happening there from
होगी
the
क्वालिफाई वो
Glaceon, but
देखते हैं
again, until that Glaceon hits 6 and gets freeze dry, it just doesn't seem to do enough damage. It doesn't have enough pop with that move just yet to pick up as many easy KOs as it does later. Looking to see if Hoopa's coming back here. Does look like they are moving back forward, and we have a nice secure here. Machisel now evolved into Trevenant.
Rex just going to force Roland to use another portal for themselves rather than be with the team here, and rolls back through. So Roland, no fear, sticking in the pocket, sticking in the path, and being a presence and the eyes for the Orange Juicers.
We can see the Juicers sending their Tyranitar back to that central area here. Going to try to clear as much of that as they can before we have the fight right in the middle of the map there for those 8-minute Altaria and Swablu that spawn.
All right, Metallic Machisel squaring down yet again for another game. Flareon's getting pressured a little bit. Hyper Voice backwards to make sure they don't get collapsed on there through the portal. Is this going to be a big-time skirmish at 8 minutes? Kratos needs these, right? They want to get to Trendar quickly, and they get a ton of them, too.
Yeah, it looks like they got a lot of that there. Trainer now only sitting at 6. We have the level 7 Tyranitar on the other side. Luckily, Trainer doesn't need as much experience on that Glaceon, but
they would love to be a much higher level now. Early Unite moves from these evolutions could make a huge difference.
Yeah, absolutely, because the whole goal of the Eevee is right to get ahead, stay ahead. But if they're behind the Tyranitar, that is tough sledding for Trainer LGC.
Yeah, and here we go, pushing towards this top path here. We're going to see if there's anything the Juicers can do right now. They might just be looking for some experience up here. We've got 2 members of Nemesis down in this bottom path. They're going to have a much better time trying to get some of this XP right here, and it looks like they're able to get a decent amount of it.
Yeah, evolved into Venusaur is Yeet. Nice cutoff by Azumarill to keep Zugrug from getting on top of Yeet, going straight in for a Giga Drain, just stepping right into the Hyper Voice. Solar Beam pegs them both. Half HP on each side as the 7-minute mark is here. Basement Reggie is going to populate, and Azumarill can't quite trap Zugrug.
You know, when you see Yeet on this Pokemon, it really does feel like it's shocking that so many teams have kind of moved away from Venusaur. It was a huge thing in NA for a while for sure, but now we look up towards this top path. We have the Tyranitar. There's the level 9. They're pushing onto this Alecki, and they can jump forward with the Sand Tomb at any moment.
Roland goes for the stun, secured by LGC. The passive, the Eevee saving them there as Glaceon's going to make it back out. So they tape the objective here, and Yeet steps up, but Machisel kind of susses it out, puts a lot of damage onto Venusaur.
Yeah, and it looks like they're going to be able to defend this pretty well. The Sand Tomb is down, sending him back to the portal. Metallic, however, on a solo mission down here for this Regirock, seeing what they can make happen. Azumarill trying to defend it right here. Huge Rock Tomb, but there's still some HP left on this Regirock. He's looking for the secure. No, taken by Metallic.
Metallic gets it done, and it was rightfully theirs. They put all the work in. It'd be a shame to pass it off to final seconds here. But now they're trapped. Kratos is all over them. Metallic peeling back. No retreat, but flailing backwards as Azumarill steps up, and I think they might pay the price. No, they're able to make it out. Nobody willing to converge on top of them. Yeet, however, getting trapped a little bit by Kratos, and that Giga Drain is not enough, as now we have just a little bit of a T-Tar Unite, and they're looking for more targets. Are they going to press on top of this pad? Maybe. The portal reset is there. They're all going to take it through, and they come in straight back. They want the smoke. Metallic's there for the pickup. Tons of damage rained in, and they are all over them. Trev Unite is popped, and now is the push going to continue? Yes, it is. Machisel refuses to leave.
Yeah, they're just continuing this push right here, but is not working out for the Juicers, giving up a lot of experience in that push. It stopped looking good for a while. Here comes Zugrug with a big-time Lapras Express.
I mean, Lapras Express is there, but they're just trying to protect this goal zone. And that bad pad push was brought to you by the mid-game.
It's a big old mid-game moment where teams are letting some big plays happen.
Yeah, big. Yeah, real big.
Big
up top,
plays.
Metallic getting bullied a little bit by Machisel, but feeling pretty good as their levels are solid here. Rex to support a little bubble beam Lapras action.
Yeah, it's a build that you don't see a ton of, and I want to see how it plays into Nemesis. I want to see what it does to Phalanx. I truly don't know how exactly this interacts with Phalanx. I do know how Sand Tomb does, though, and it's pretty mean.
Metallic being able to make it out of them just shows the mobility that Phalanx has and why it's so good, similar to Gyarados being able to bounce in, bounce out. But they're going straight towards the target here. Regieleki is at half, a Trev Unite popped on top, Machisel with the target.
बिना बाइसिक्योर तो नहीं अच्छा है ट्रेन में मतलब ईट रन
on a different continent when that happens. Pops there, Unite rousing straight on Kratos. Solar Beam, tons of damage, and they're taken down by the Crust.
Yeah, I mean, this Solar Beam, this Venusaur, between its Unite move and its Solar Beam combination here, we've had some huge secures. I think last game, looking at that Rayquaza, might actually have even been the Unite move that takes it, but between that combo, we're seeing huge KOs and huge secures for Nemesis.
Metallic moving through, nice Hoopa portal by Roland to bring the squad down on this Regice. And Zugrug is going to have to be responsible for spacing here because there's nothing that this Nemesis squad would like more than to take that Regice out from under them. They're a little late here, but since they're all sitting on pad, you can't push.
Yeah, and here we go. We see our teams moving forward towards this Tier 1 goal zone. 127 to 35. Nemesis in control of this game score-wise, but with these Tier 1s up, really is anyone's game. As we actually have the move in with another Lapras Unite move.
Yeah, and Kratos actually going straight in, and they're going to pick up LGC. Between the Lapras and the Tyranitar, there's not much that Glaceon could do. Azumarill now caught in a bubble beam and getting knocked out, so you're seeing some value there. Solar Beams from Yeet, pot shots getting thrown in, but the points go in regardless.
अल्डा ने
However,
ऊपर 40 का डाल
Nemesis
दिया
holding
तो
onto the score lead right now.
Yeah, Nemesis still ahead right here, but we've got some full pockets on the side of Orange Juicers moving up towards this Tier 1 goal zone, and a
ये तो
big
पर गोल होने
50
वाला है
cap would bring this game a whole lot closer, and you're going to see that
ओ
happen
भाई
right
साहब
about,
क्या ही
oh
रोकता
no,
है
almost that solar beam stopping it right there. That would have been huge to bring this game really, really close for these two teams. Right now, the Juicers are behind, but they're looking pretty good level-wise. However, Nemesis, nothing to sneeze at. A level 13 Venusaur on the other side. That's going to be a lot of solar beams.
ग्लेश हो गई बचा नहीं रहा अरे अगर
मतलब वो क्या नाम है सेंटूम में फंस गया है उसको स्टन लग गया तो कोई बचा भी नहीं पाएगा उसको मतलब कैसे ही बचाएगा शील्ड वगैरह से बचना नहीं है उसको खुद ही को है उसको ग्लेशियर को बचना है तो बचाने वाला हीरो नहीं है उन पे कोई तो
Nemesis absolutely needs this. Your purple team, if they are not able to win this thing, their tournament is done and your Orange Juicers become your North American champions. Zugrug pushing forward. They're just looking for the moment where they decide to fight right here. Getting the reset through the hyperspace hole. They are behind, but we have Tyranitar making a sneaky play and a back cap on this bottom tier 2. This is going to put the Juicers up as we see them moving in. Here comes the Phalanx Unite.
ऑलमोस्ट हवाई है तो अल्ट खोल देता तो वो विकेट नहीं यहाँ पे भी ना अल्ट भी मारता तो विकेट कर दी थी
as we see them moving in. Here comes the Phalanx Unite.
Phalanx Unite, they're trying to chase down Zugrug. Can they get some of these players down? Tyranitar is going to be able to backdoor them. We're going to go straight for an engage right on top of Rex. We're after that action now. Popping Unites everywhere. Hyperspace hole is down. Does anybody get reset?
भाई बस अल्ट को काइट कर ले
इन्होंने Tyranitar is going to be able to backdoor them. We're going to go straight for an engage right on top of Rex. We're after that action now. Popping Unites everywhere. Hyperspace hole is down. Does anybody get reset through? As will actually hit the Rubble Rouse to make sure they get taken out by the Tyranitar. But the Tyranitar, much like the Sand Tomb, sandbagging their Unite move for themselves. Tyranitar back in the cut though, as they're in there. Hyperspace hole is down again. They're going to catch a reset after using their Unite move. Spragos. Now they need to find a target. Azimul can't quite wall him off in time, but we're scrapping on the backside. Zugrog eats a solar beam, and Metallic has to peel back. They might have gotten popped out of the hyperspace hole. No, they catch the reset. Trevor catches a couple, and now it's all the Machisel going for it. We're stunning and punching. We're moving forward. 2 players down for Nemesis. Orange Juicer sees that this whole thing's on the line. They just scored every beam, and Metallic has to peel back. They might have gotten popped out of the hyperspace hole. No, they catch the reset. Trevenant catches a couple, and now it's all the Machisel going for it. We're stunning and punching. We're moving forward. 2 players down for Nemesis. Orange Juicer sees that this whole thing's on the line. They just need to sort out Yeet and Trainer. Solar Beam comes through, but another player down. Rex on the backside. They're going for scores. 295 to 177.
This game is slipping through the fingers of Nemesis. There's not much time on the clock. They are starting Rayquaza. They have some incredible secure, but here comes the Tyranitar looking for the Venusaur, and they take it down. 25 seconds left. They need to make a play, but every single thing they do is being countered by the Juicers. Here comes Tyranitar looking for this Glaceon. Only 15 seconds left, and the rip has begun on Rayquaza. It could be the last 10 seconds here of their tournament life. 10 seconds on the clock. There's nothing Nemesis can do. They are behind, and they are out of this thing. Orange Juicers become your North American champions!
Getting it done, bell to bell, seeing the writing on the wall, taking a fight, putting the trust in Tyranitar, back capping, and had Kratos step back through to snuff them out. Orange Juicers putting the real squeeze on Nemesis. Pulp up, gang, pulp up.
Nemesis sent them, they sent Nemesis, excuse me, down to this loser's bracket. Nemesis come back up to that now. Zugrug now needing to find a score.
You better hide that.
Says Garchomp, so it's not all good inside that draft Bible. But you know what? They were the team to really showcase what Tyranitar could do, right? It felt like every
कितना टाइम हुआ है आज के ट्रिप को ज़्यादा नहीं हुआ
You're the red buff in a close 2-1 set in their second round. A team that ended up getting 4th place just outside of qualifying for this day too. They also took down Team YouTube in their qualifying match.
Bird beam, and I do think some huge moment. Word for your opponents before you start this thing.
Best of luck, brother. Hey, good luck, bro.
Shake it out. Shake it out. Let's find out who is whose son very soon.
भाई क्या ही बंदे भाई.
All right, some tension out there on stage. I like that. I like that. But in the end, some good lucks exchanged, some bros and brothers. Maybe not children, but siblings. Yeah, we've got to do it when you're not meaning to. So the Inteleon taking that KO. Desperately need that EXP. So force. You're more trying to combo it with Venusaur and Gardevoir if you have the opportunity. But Monk has been able to put that together, that last team fight in the top path. If that is a sign of things to come, I think DOL Kittens is still feeling okay about their game position.
Yeah, this is, I mean, really good positioning, physical positioning for them, I would say.
Yep.
And the team fight ability of Kittens is extremely strong. This is not over for them by any means. They are behind by quite a bit, but the way they've been playing is they're a team fighting team. That's just their play style that I've noticed in the past as well. And they just travel together, right? They're all very good friends, but there are some good friends behind them trying to go for a flank, the Dink and the Donk and the Dinks of the Phalanx.
Yeah, they are going to immediately retreat, caught in the but it only grabs that one Phalanx. That last trooper is going to try to retreat. Big engage by Owo. Actually going to eject button safely. Does not want to take that Trevenant in a Venusaur in a 1v1 fight. Talonflame gaining some information and then safely flies out. So just a rotation battle continues between DOL Kittens and the Brave Birders. But the Phalanx starts the engage. Flame Sweep just to try to get out of danger. But now the fight takes place all beneath the Rayquaza.
And that was a gigantic unite coming from the Trevenant. But it's not going to be enough as they're kind of split up on the side of Brave Birders. Phalanx will go in with a gigantic unite to try and counter, though.
Yeah, I love that. Locked them in place for just a moment, so be able to get almost all their HP back off the Giga Drip, but there's just too much damage going towards them. Venusaur strikes back, though. Sobi gets one, and now the Fly is going to take out Asha. DOL Kittens take down 2 members. They still have 4 remaining. Now they have to focus on the Rayquaza, but you have to make sure you're body blocking that snipe shot. Mean Look is onto the Espeon. That is too much damage. They cannot make it through the hyperspace hole. Only Hoopa and Inteleon remain. Rayquaza under half HP, but that snipe shot is an ever-present threat. The Unite move from the Inteleon as well, giving them critical hits on the auto attacks. The B button might be the most formidable option on this Rayquaza. Venusaur is down. It's just the Talonflame and the Umbreon and the Gardevoir to try to take out this Rayquaza. Colin Tang extremely low. DOL Kittens needs to make a move, but Brave Bird is in that exact same spot. Rayquaza keeps taking the damage. Gardevoir going for the secure. Psyshock takes it. Elmo spot. Colin Tang extremely low. DOL Kittens needs to make a move, but Brave Bird is in that exact Rayquaza. Colin Tang extremely low. DOL Kittens needs to make a move, but Brave Bird is in that exact same spot. Rayquaza keeps taking the damage. Gardevoir going for the secure. Psyshock takes it. Elmo Girl does secure the Rayquaza.
Wow, with only 9 seconds left, though, they've got to get there. There's not much time.
They can both score.
Oh, can they? There's going to be 1, and there's going to be 2. I think that's it, just barely within the final second of the match. That was down to the wire. We've got to see the score count. There was an attempt to score from the other direction. I just want to be sure. What? 2 points for DOL Kittens to take the lead.
Welcome to the final stretch, everybody. That's what we can expect all day long. I am not going to lie. That is the most DOL Kittens match I have ever seen in my life. Unbelievable. We're starting off the score, but I think it's got to be fights, though. Verdant Anger being a huge part of their damage equation, bringing them up to almost 60k damage. But yet again, Colin Tang and Asha having great showings.
Overdunk taking down that tier 1 before this final, so it's
going to be enough time to defend it. There's no way you could work all the way through the Regieleki HP and still be a relevant threat. Right at the Rayquaza. With how fast DOL Kittens have been able to take down that Ray before, you don't want to do it. But great play by DOL Kittens. You don't need to chase that Regieleki and all push on that. You have Dodrio, a Pokemon very capable of scoring easily and making it back for the fight. And there it is. Hundo Burger in for DOL Kittens, currently sitting at 308. They are 1 game away from knocking Brave Birders out of this tournament.
They've got the score lead this time. It's kind of the opposite of what we saw in the last game. Finally, we will see Dodrio come back into the fight. Nice little Rock Tomb will be walling off just the target they don't exactly want to target first, though, with Owo. So they are going to be actually burning down that Rayquaza. I'm starting to see its life get relatively low, all things considered. They're forcing them into a fight. They do need to take it on the side of Brave Birders if they want them to come back. Owo starting to get a little bit low. The healing getting a little bit blocked by their own team. I think Eldegoss not able to kind of catch everybody at once, but they are going to be catching out Muck very early early. The Phantom Force will be coming out, chasing down Elmo Girl towards the bottom. Muck's starting to get pretty low as well. Big Psychic Solaire to be able to knock down everybody in that fight. That's going to be one member down so far on the side of DOL. Kittens and Colin Tang taking out to the last HP.
I was going to say, you got to take out Colin Tang in that combination, or else it is doomed. Dodrio's going to be going to back cap instead at this moment. Right now, the best thing for DOL Kittens is to get that reset. The Flower Trick will do a ton of damage to the Blaziken when it lands, but it will get the KO. Asha taking them down with the Martyrdom knockout. We do have the Hoopa take down the Trevenant. Big X Scissor, but Crustle will not make it back through the portal. They were knocked out before, but Chad is still up and running. They are extremely low, but the Ray is at full HP.
The reset, that might be the nail in the coffin. That might be the last chance. They could have taken it down, but 20 seconds left. DOL Kittens with a gigantic lead, 220 points. This is going to be some of a dent in that lead. There's an attempt to score from Chad. It's not really going to matter. Not enough members of Brave Birders up to stop it and forward.
Power of friendship.
One save Birders. Far back. They were back. My favorite team.
Yeah, wow, what out there victory. I mean, how could you not? It's available. The winner of such a Brave Bird.
Yeah, with almost as many KOs as like the entire other team. I mean, not quite, but between Asha and Colin Tang, they did. Colin Tang has been playing amazingly this entire weekend, and definitely one of the players to watch. That's why they were my player to watch. Still, play.
How much bliss you were. That was also over this blue up because they're being invaded by Pure. Early attack on this Phantom into the enemy central area. So far, no buffs, but definitely slowing down that
This Regieleki will be taking it a pretty good time, and yeah,
with Cramorant, Trevenant, and Leafeon all waiting around that Rayquaza to try to take it out as quickly as they possibly can. Exile playing for that top side of the map, trying to out-rotate G, find their way to the back line, see if they can get an early KO on Sylveon, or maybe force out the Hoopa Unite early. That is always the biggest target focus against a Hoopa composition. You can force out that Hoops Unbound before the enemy team wants to use it. You're in a great spot.
Oh, but there is going to be an initiation here. Umbreon getting extremely low, is going to be able to go back through that portal, get the reset, but that's going to be a sign for Exile that they can go in, make that push, and they are going to be starting off with that offense. They're in a position now to potentially hit Rayquaza if they wanted to. I don't think they're going to burn it out quite yet. They're looking for that first big jump, and the reset, the Unite around the reset, not going to be enough as a first member of Exile goes down.
Yeah, great little mini fight by Slash to outplay Freak in that situation, using the Moonlight Grants to make sure they take out the Scyther, even mid-Unite move. Black with a super aggressive push. I love that. Is able to take out Sim, takes out their attacker counterpart, using the Mystical Mirage, normally a very defensive Unite move, in a very aggressive way. Pushes out all of Exile, and now G have all the space they could ever want. They do have Blaziken security utilized. They gotta watch out though. Leafeon and Scyther are still viable threats, and now G are kind of becoming hesitant around this team fight.
I am so scared. Oh, well, never mind. There we go. Now I'm a little bit or a lot less scared, but still the chance of the flip is there. It looks like it will be going G's side, though. In a scary situation, the secure on their team is strong. They had Mew, they had Blaziken, but still, it's always going to be a little bit scary. I was not okay with it before they took down that Leafeon, but as soon as they got that KO, they knew that that was their chance. They didn't want to let it go, and they're going to continue on to build this lead.
Yeah, OG gets constantly chasing them down.
Always so funny to see Phalanx running away from somebody because they just trail behind and hit them from so far behind. But oh my goodness, that's a very far forward Eldegoss, and they're actually going to use that opportunity to counter engage. We're going to see Umbreon get very low. Slash has been doing such a great job on that Umbreon.
Next level.
Great situation. The Phantom Force comes out along with quite a few other Unites all at the same time. There's going to be a 1v1 up top where we are going to see barely escape. Actually, both of them only with 1 HP, but 2 members down on G3 on Exile. In the meantime, they've only got one attacker and a Trevenant up on Exile, but they're trying to take down this Rayquaza. Maybe it's a little bit of a bait, but coming in, Black CH getting the big KO, preventing the damage from Exile to be able to control that situation as we're starting to see OG come back in.
And Black had 2 KOs before that moment as well. This Mew has been absolutely crushing it. Love to see Black playing with this level of confidence. Pure still trying to defend this Rayquaza, honestly trying to make sure that it doesn't fully heal back up to full because G currently had the point lead, but it is so slight. Any back cap will really make this game totally twist around. OG had not used the Dust Devil formation yet, so they could chase down the Alolan Ninetales, but great push away by Sim to hold them back.
The Rayquaza is getting very low. This could come into a flip. This both teams around, and it's going to go to G, just barely up for Exile. Only 22 seconds left, though. They're going to have even Oh, that's going to be an incredible match, but well earned from plays. Obviously able to secure Rayquaza, but just throughout the entire
best
game.
Meowscarada has looked all weekend.
Yes,
Easy.
almost. Yeah. I feel like there's been like a few games that's been pretty good, but this has been great across the board from Zealot the entire. Unfortunately, nice off stream, so we're gonna have to disqualify them both. But you know what? We'll let that one go. Any final words to your opponents?
Yeah. I love to see their picks also. I mean, you saw some really interesting stuff there. They have a Machamp, they have a Delphox, Lapras. They have a lot of exciting picks. And I love a team that isn't afraid to sort of wade outside of the meta pool of 15 or so Pokemon that everyone knows, like this. I like seeing people pick some of the things. But, you know, there's a meta for a reason. And it's often because those Pokemon are unbelievably strong. Sometimes, though, these curveballs can really set you up to win in big moments because teams aren't super used to dealing with these Pokemon.
Yeah, you've seen teams like Ignorance find success with that. Teams like YouTube find success with that last year when they were bringing the Goodra and stuff like that. Nihao, just in this event, was such a wild card. It was like sitting in the back of the van, cutting the brakes. I'm the wild card, and then diving out the back. You know, that's what they were doing all over the place. And there is value to that. As long as it doesn't become your complete identity, you have to be able to fade back to the middle and understand there are just things that are naturally powerful, and you can't always play to that avenue all the time.
Yeah, I think you want them as a little trick up your sleeve, or, you know, a little pocket
As magicians, we know how valuable that can be.
Look, I don't want to get into the tools of the trade, but you do want to trick up your sleeve. As a magician, I think it's extremely important. It's one of the best things you can have. But as a player, I think it's great to have those solid picks from the meta, be very comfortable with them, and then, also have something that you can switch on to, like we saw in the EU regional finals where Gotlu said, all right, it's Bullet Seed Greedent time. Let's win this thing. Let's take a look. Here are some of our big picks, and we actually chose some of our thoughts yesterday. Sylveon, Trevenant, Blaziken, Hoopster, Eldegood, and Blissey.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, like the three best supports that find themselves in the pick rates, you know, each team wants one, right? So those are naturally there. Trevenant incredibly strong, but Sylveon leading the pack and really has been the meta-defining Pokemon to me across the world, like across the globe. Sylveon is finding value, and teams are realizing that both its kits are.
शेड्यूल के साथ कहाँ पे चला गया भाई मैं?
Top Pokemon by win rate here at nice 2024.
कहाँ चला गया शेड्यूल के साथ?
Huge, and that is mainly due
मैं
to
कब से चला गया भाई ऐसे कर ले?
They were absolutely crushing with Icy Wind. Phalanx, this is the Pokemon of the tournament, I think. It's taken a little while. I wanted to see if teams were actually going to start picking this up. I think Japan was sleeping on it a little bit when we saw their regionals, but NA has figured it out. Top win rate, huge pick rate, massive ban rate, and we head down the line, we see the specialist kind of Pokemon. Zoroark, when you're cracked on Zoroark, you're amazing. Gardevoir, I don't think we've seen a ton of, but does some incredible damage. And then heading down the line, we also saw some big picks there. Umbreon, Absol as well.
पता नहीं भाई वो तो KYI ने आईडी ली थी मेरे से, उसने लॉगिन किया। मेरे को नहीं था कौन-कौन है टीम में। मेरे से मेरी आईडी ली थी, KYI ने किया रजिस्टर। हाँ, वो KYI ने आईडी ली थी, उसने रजिस्टर किया। मैंने नहीं किया वो।
And it found a decent success rate. Now, who knows how many games that is? It could be, 2 wins out of 3 or something. Sure. But I still think 2 wins on an Absol is pretty impressive in this current meta.
Yeah, not a lot of players will pick it up. We were even talking backstage about some of the big Absol players like Wrecker and Nudo and things like that. Some players that really made that Pokemon shine. And I love a player who will take something, again, just outside that meta bubble and bring it in and make sure that you have to now deal with them. You have to now deal with this pick that nobody else plays. You might even end up banning it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've seen, just using Absol as the example, Sad Wrecker in EU, the only team I've ever seen have pull an Absol ban. Because Sad Wrecker is, again, one of those individuals on Absol specifically, absolutely elevates the Pokemon to a level that no real other player has been able to manage so far. So you have to make sure you're also doing your homework about these teams. That's what's great about the final stretch is there's not a lot of research you can do necessarily about these final stretch teams, like a super secret team, for example, coming through. DOL Kittens has been scrapping a lot in the UCS, so you may be a little bit more familiar with them, but they're here to shake things up.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, and you love to see it. We're going to play a quick game right now. It's
Quick
called
game.
Is this Pokemon in Pokemon Unite? I'm going to quiz Dupes next here. Is this Pokemon in Pokemon Unite? Take
That is
your
a
time.
Charmander. The answer is yes.
That's exactly right. He got it first try, and we're going to keep quizzing him throughout the day, but I think he's going to get all of these correct. I love being out here on the analyst desk. I guess is this the analyst desk? The analyst space?
This is the couch zone.
What's
we're in chairs.
What
I'm
is
an
the
idiot.
technical name for this production? Couch zone?
That can't be right. These are chairs. I know I made that
Yeah,
mistake,
I mean-
but I was just trying to like lean into it a little bit.
Yeah, I think
These
so.
are chairs.
These are chairs. As we're taking a look behind us, if we just slightly go like this. Oh, well, or we switch camera right now. You can see the
Like a
audience
roller coaster.
here
Oh!
at NAIC. What's up, everybody?
You're on camera. Wave, act cool, be loud. Let's get it.
That is literally what we say to each other right before we get on camera.
That is our
You're
casting.
on camera, act cool, wave, be loud.
That is our casting mantra.
That's what we
On cam, act cool, be loud. Let's get into a draft. How about we do that instead?
Let's do it. Here we go. Ignorance for Super Secret Team. Here is our draft. Ignorance with our first ban. Trevenant is going to be banned out as well as Phalanx. Not surprised by this at all. We were talking about how powerful Phalanx was, and Trevenant feels like the best defender going right now. Our next picks, Comfey, they don't want to allow that and have that tethered on any Pokemon inside of Super Secret Team, possibly a Zoroark. And now first pick goes over to a Tyranitar.
Ignorance feeling this Tyranitar. You and I not feeling this Tyranitar. So we'll see if Ignorance can make this thing actually look like magic. I'm saying that Orange Juicers won yesterday on a
Yeah. Look, I think T-Tar absolutely has value in this meta. I think there's a lot that Tyranitar can do. But I do think teams are not playing with it very well. We didn't see them do very well in Japan, and we didn't see a lot of teams play well with it here in NA, except, of course, your champs. The Juicers really made some good work out of it. Over on this side of Ignorance, we've got Leafeon and Slowbro being locked in. Slowbro, and in some ways Leafeon, kind of annoying Pokemon for Tyranitar to deal with, so it's so great that it's on the side of Ignorance.
Yeah, absolutely. And Slowbro's just a good catch-all, right? It's a safe pick for Soup Chef to have. It's a Pokemon they've played for an eternity. So being able to catch anything squirrely, maybe like a Mimikyu, ironically enough, their Unite moves counter each other.
Yeah.
But still great options left for Ignorance here. Screwball not immediately on the Mime, though, and Mime was here all day yesterday.
Mime was big. It's interesting seeing Mime and sort of Slowbro right here. Obviously, that's going to look like their support pick, but they're not going to have sort of that extra healing that you would want possibly.
इसके बाद है भाई main match तो.
Fable, something like that. But they're locking in the Mime. We could see a few different looks. Basically, everyone's confusion barrier right now. But I could see a world where they power swap this Tyranitar.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. You know, give it a little bit into its more true support role rather than its pseudo tank role that we've always seen it in. Yeah, throw a leash on that T-Tar, take it for a walk.
Yeah, the only thing I think that would be tough about it, and the reason we probably won't see it, is that Sandtomb has such a leap, you know, that you might break that little tether from the Mime. However, if you get it on there, it's just unbelievably mean. I mean, it's given the increased damage, the increased move speed, the consistent healing over time. It would be very, very strong, and that's what they're playing for right there. The spot at Worlds, the hardware, the trophy, everything here in the final stretch.
I mean, this is a true Cinderella run for one of these teams.
Yes.
One of these teams is going to be qualified for Worlds. One of these teams understands that the only prize at the finish line is that last spot available on the planet for the World Championships in Honolulu, Hawaii. And Super Secret Team, you know, any team from the finals, like from the open bracket, is just immediately becomes to me like the NA fan favorites have to be.
For sure, right? I mean, I love the idea of one of these teams making it, especially a lesser known team, right? That would just be
electric, yeah.
Yeah, just so exciting here at NAIC. And it's amazing that it's happening here live up on the big stage with the entire crowd behind them. As we get ready for game number 1, Ignorance, your purple team, Super Secret Team, your orange team. Let's go!
Screwball going straight up top with Goopiter, they need to get this Tyranitar online. We've talked about it ad nauseum. Because it spikes at level 9, you got to get it there. How they're going to do that, they need to get a little clever.
Yeah, I love seeing it up in the top path here. I really think it does well in path, and then you can sort of trade off that central area once Leafeon gets online, which is immediate. Here it comes to the top path, big time Solar Blade, looking for this Blastoise. Squirtle's gonna have to run, use the eject button, but they're still chasing, and no, really nice play there by the Hoopa, missing the Solar Blade from the Leafeon. They're gonna back off.
I really like how Supa has gone into this Squirtle Blastoise, you know, in the top path, kind of a damage-dealing Squirtle, and it might be Rapid Spin Hydro Pump, which is something that's been the more popular version of the Spin Store.